Are you ready for anything?
As ready as I'm gonna get.
Yeah, check yourself. Don't wreck yourself.
Are you ready?
All those baked
You weren't
potatoes
looking
were
at
so
me.
satisfying.
You weren't looking. How am I supposed to know if you're not looking?
I've said over and over.
It's been on.
Okay.
It was just not on the live thing.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hey. Oh,
Hey.
what a dismal reply. Oh, the energy is low.
I said hi.
Oh, it's so sad. So sad.
I just stole a word spell.
So,
That's not
Mike,
this is fair, but that's a
can you
memory
take
thing.
can you take my camera that's on me and
That's
kind
the
of move it to
Bible.
the
Yeah,
side?
I feel like
Because
the
I think
Bible.
can we see your chair in the shot? No.
No.
Okay.
Oh
All right.
yeah, you can.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's gonna.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be distracting. So if you move
I
that
can see your
camera a little
face.
over.
Hello, world.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Okay.
Hi, world.
Am I still on? Hi. Good. Can you see the board somewhat? Okay. All right.
My
Shenanigans.
So
The shenanigans. And there is no alcohol and no drugs of any kind. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, very nice. Oh. All right. So we'll apologize. We're just high on baked potato at this point, as far as I know. Welcome to the League of Roses. And
Well,
our
that needs
wonderful-
to be moved over. I'm not on the camera.
You're not on the camera.
No, I'm in the corner.
Is
Sit
it not on?
down. I did. Thanks. No wonder I gotta invade your camera. I'm not on mine.
the camera
Okay, how's that?
begins.
I'm sorry. Well, you're never sitting down.
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
Look at that.
We need to get you on camera because your character, Roly Poly or whatever his name is,
Jiminy Carlyle.
he's so infinitely. Well, we'll get to character introduction.
Where's
So,
my
welcome to
dice?
the League of Roses, where we have the White Rose as our battle group.
Oh, we were told that was racist
What's that?
by Sarah.
What? No, I didn't.
Okay, so
You
the
did.
white it means signifies
didn't.
pure, that you are pure of heart, pure of soul, pure of mind, and purely full of shit.
And it's pure body.
And pure of body. I'm sorry. Yeah, and so it works very well. Just happened to work that way. Sorry. If you would like to apply for a different color, let me know, and we'll go for that.
What color should we be?
No, not now. Not now. All right. So we
rainbow
play
road. We gotta be,
Ravenloft.
Each panel is a
We
different
play
color.
2E or AD&D as it's called. We mix in a little bit of 5. The problems nowadays that I see more than ever for me is that when I go looking up stuff, most of the information out there is 5. And or some of these now these ventures we run are 2, so the numbers are in 2E.
Yeah.
But I try to modify them a little bit. What?
The future is now, old man.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm trying to roll with it, but I don't want to pay for all of these.
If you think
adventures
about
again.
AD&D, probably came out like before the internet was really big.
It came out before the internet. Yeah, I mean,
Before
from
it
a-
hit off.
Yeah, I mean, the internet was in the 60s, but I mean, yeah, no, the internet didn't get going until the mid 90s, early 90s. So, and I was playing
But it
this
was
in the
made
mid 80s.
commercially available. That's why
Right.
the computer
So,
became popular.
So we don't do initiative rolls. We roll the numbers, which is what you do in 5, and then we have a movement and an action each round, which is 5. Okay, so we're going to do what we do every time. We introduce our characters. We're in the middle of an adventure, but first we'll talk to our characters. And we're going to start with the most useless character, character that I've ever seen produced in any gameplay at all. We're going to start on this side and introduce yourself. Introduce yourself, your character. You can't talk, so let me talk. You're going to introduce yourself. You're going to, but first name only. Anonymity, or whatever. You're going to introduce your character and say a little bit about him, and then I have a question for you, for your character, which hopefully you read and you've thought about. So, we're going to start on this side of the table.
Hi, I'm Mike. I play Jiminy Carlyle. He's a
Okay, so say what that is again.
Jiminy Carlyle.
No, say it normal so you can understand.
Jiminy Carlyle.
Jiminy Carlyle. Jiminy. Like Jiminy Cricket. Not Jiminy.
Jiminy Carlyle.
Jiminy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jiminy.
No, it's not. Oh, is it Jiminy?
Jiminy Carlyle.
Because it's not Jiminy Cricket. It's Jiminy Cricket. Did you know that? There's no I. It's Jimny. N-E-Y. Jimny.
Look that up. That's bullshit.
I don't have my phone.
Someone look that up. That's bullshit.
You're talking to a Pinocchio fan for 63
A Pinocchio?
years. Sorry, yeah. Well, you know.
I don't know. All of a sudden,
I'm trying to speak. Well, you're on top of everybody. We're going to be on top of you.
It's Jiminy.
It's Jiminy.
Jiminy. So there's two I's.
Oh, fuck that.
Pinocchio.
All right. Go ahead.
What else do I have to
Fucking
do?
bullshit.
He's a hunter. And then,
No, what kind of hunter?
oh, you goddamn Lewis.
Okay, if you talk like that, people can't understand you. So for this
I
time,
got sarcasm.
you can talk as him when you're him. So he hunts Woodworths. And what's the big deal about Woodworth?
They've sided with Delgado.
Okay, well, no. So you've been playing characters that come from a place called Woodworthia.
Woodworthia.
All right. So here's your question. I just lost my
He's the
battery.
first and last non-Woodworth.
I mean, this should be easy.
Okay, so what does your character dream about or desire? What is the greatest desire for your character?
The electric loot.
The electrical loop.
Okay, I'm not going to go anywhere near that. Okay, so first of all, there's nothing electric like that in Ravenloft, but domain.
What if
Except
it's not? What if it's
there are some
it's an
gas
enchanted-
lights.
What if it's a lightning enchanted loot? You don't know that.
Let's go on to our next
Yeah, that's what I
character.
thought.
Let's just drop that. I'm not going to go anywhere near an
There's
electric.
no
loot.
amplifiers or power in Ravenloft.
That's correct.
What if it's a thunder loot?
All right, why don't you explain why he desires a electric loot?
Oh, in his off time, he plays in a band called fuck, I forgot what the name was.
Oh, I set you all up for it too.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, you're not
It's on an
perfect.
old character sheet.
Ah, okay. Where's the old character sheet?
Where are Jacob's character sheets?
God, if I
Jacobs.
Yeah, he's a character that I played in Jacob's game. I just translated him into this one.
Okay, I don't know anything about that.
He was
Okay,
part of a band. He was also part of the underground. What's it called? Dwarf Cartel.
Wouldn't the dwarves? Would it be called like?
okay.
So it should be a dwarf band then.
Dwarf Cartel.
Are you dwarf?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, he's in deep with the Dwarf Cartel.
This
though.
is really complicated. It's way more complicated than I
He
thought.
actually ripped off the Dwarf Cartel, so they're after him. But he used to be an associate of theirs. He gets along with goblins though. I like goblins.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna move along. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. All right.
I'm Sarah. I play two characters. I play N, who's a paladin, and I play W, who's a witch. They're both male. Yes.
Okay. And they're related.
They're related. They're siblings.
Right.
N's the older brother.
Right. And N is a paladin.
Yes, N's a paladin. One of the thing he dreams or desires of the most is for his god Ezra to give him the holy sword.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. If he doesn't
I thought
get
he was
the
going to
holy...
want sex, but okay.
kind of greedy.
No,
He wants
no,
that sweet release.
Not N. If he doesn't get the
Doesn't
holy
know.
sword, it doesn't prove it. It proves that his god didn't think he was a deserving hero.
That's kind of greedy though.
No, it's not.
He has to work
He
towards
just
it.
because to him it's
How it works.
It's what
It's a
paladins
symbol of
strive
his,
for.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
symbol
but
of his
Sure.
devotion.
It's
Sure.
a symbol of his
No,
devotion. But you need
Sure.
a holy sword to prove that. You can't prove it through your own action.
The god gives it to him to prove that he's been a good paladin.
Think of
Yeah.
it like every person in their
That's how the
shop
holy
wants
That's what he
sword
desires. It doesn't
Everyone wants
necessarily
a
what he's.
promotion.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. And what about W?
W, he wants the wand of wonders. Why? Because it starts with a W.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
two
God.
W's.
We had two W's.
It'd be the triple
Interesting.
So he gets to start the document.
So-
W. He'll be the first www dot.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, pretty funny. It's interesting that, though, I think I agree with what you're saying is Anne's desire is somewhat of a material thing. I'm surprised it would be that. But
Well,
you're saying it has inspiration to him.
It's inspiration.
Yeah, okay. Okay, is that it? Anything
Yeah.
else? Okay, so moving on.
Hello, my name's Richard. My character is Edward Chadswick,
Yes.
priest of the Temple
Chad.
of Divine Form, or more specifically, the Church of Mankind. My one dream, my one driving passion, as you will say, is for everyone to achieve perfection, to better themselves through learning, education,
Okay.
by their beliefs, and physically. Thus, everyone should follow
It's a
the Church
goody-goody.
of Mankind.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
better
Oh, there we go.
themselves.
There's the big sale. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right.
There's a sales pitch.
Oh, Wow, that was a real dry one. But I should have known that.
Look, I'm the one, the
He's
only
got
one with the
everything
good one.
he wants.
Yeah,
I'm
yours
the
is
only
yeah,
one with the good
yeah.
goal of making everyone better.
One's for sex, one's for
The betterment of
inspiration,
people.
and and just power. And you're for.
He's
the
already
betterment.
failed in that though because he couldn't make Roddy better.
No, I think he's better where he is now.
He was working on Roddy. It was Roddy's fault that
Yeah.
He was better than he ever was now.
Yeah, Roddy.
Not
Roddy
true.
was definitely
He's-
able
he's
to.
now-
Roddy never hit his peak.
Roddy's now
Poor
growing the
Roddy.
trees.
Yep.
Roddy's now
Poor
growing the
Roddy.
trees.
Part of the dust. All right, and finally,
Hi, my name is Michael. I play the character Randolph. He is a wizard, more specifically a wild mage, which basically just means that there's chances that his spell can go wrong and produce like a random effect, essentially.
which we've seen.
Yeah. And his one desire is there's a person he wants to kill. And that's his one desire.
Oh.
Hope it's not me.
Well, no, I can tell who it is. It's been developed from.
Yeah.
No, I can tell. I know who he's talking about.
It's not W? Is it W?
No.
Can't be
No.
Can't be Roddy. Roddy's
No.
already dead. You missed that opportunity.
Yeah, I
It's
missed all
tribes.
the opportunity.
No,
Is it N?
no, it's not. It's
Oh.
not hives.
Oh.
No, he's talking about
It's
a
not
wizard.
who you-
It's
not-
a wizard.
It's not who you're thinking it is.
Oh, it isn't.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I know who you were thinking of.
Yeah.
Zafar.
Yes,
My character's now going to
Gafaris.
go to sleep with one eye open.
I thought it was Gafaris, but I didn't realize.
I got it confused to Aladdin.
Okay. All right.
The Aladdin.
Now, by the way, you keep forgetting to say it, but I think it's very important to remember that you're not Randolph. You're Randolph the Pale.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very important. And here's Randolph the Pale.
Yeah.
He is
I haven't
the
got
only
the-
unpainted
yeah.
figure on the board.
Let me add to this.
This is
as
very
well.
important.
He is also the messenger that does not send messages.
No, I
He's
sent
the
the
one-way
last
messenger.
One. No, I sent
He
it.
did say he sent.
I remember when before we got teleported, we made the very long transcript where his previous character wrote like penises on it.
On
And I said that
Okay.
I did like a little heart thing saying it must be
right.
hard on you because of your master died.
Okay, so very, very exciting. And if people haven't been following along, just hearing some of these smatterings, we have been doing this for 2 years, almost 3. So the references to all kinds of things, including penises on messages and
I don't think
things
a
of that
penis
ilk,
needs
and
to be
Roddy
explained.
and this and that. It brings up lots of warm memories for us, and could confuse anybody who is new. So we hope. If by the way, as we play, we'll check, see if we see anybody out there we can say hello to, and thank you. Okay, so we left off. You are in a domain. Do you know the name of the domain that you're in, by the way? It has been told to you, but
I'm going to call it the North.
yeah, it's the far north. It's all snow. It's bleak wizard
Yeah.
snow.
There's wolves.
There is. You've been pulled in by a white winter wolf. Pulled all of you individually. You met up with some wolves. You fought with some wolves. Then you've met a traveler named Mikhail, who his last. I'm trying to remember his last name. Mikhail
Zonic.
Zalnik. Yes, and he is the son of what turns out to be
Gregor.
the great lord of this region, Gregor
Yeah, there it is.
Zelnik. And so he was on his way trying to find a gentleman named Igor, who you ran into, but who died.
Died.
He was trying to find his way.
Murdered
Murdered is what I'd say.
Yeah.
by one of us.
Well, yeah, it's a little bit of an accident. It's okay. Huh?
Hey, no, it's okay.
Lizzie paid for it.
Yeah, Lizzie died.
You've lost 2 characters here.
Let's
You
just say it was
lost
a happy
3.
little accident.
You lost Lizzie, your rogue. You
You're
lost.
lucky 4.
Well, we'll see. I think Roly Poly is not going to last long. So Lizzie, because I hope you got another character. Lizzie, we lost Roddy. You lost 2
Roddy.
characters, Roddy,
There is a third Roddy.
and then how do you spell his name?
R-A-W-T-Y.
Oh, Roddy, like Roddy the wrestler. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. And your Weird Tiger. So 2 very specially created characters: a Weird Tiger for you, and Lizzie, who was a massively talented acrobat on her way to becoming the next Daredevil, but gone.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So that's what happens. Yeah. So what's happening now? You guys made your way to a place called to a little town named.
I have the same. It is
Torgov.
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 I exerted my dominance as a tapioca wizard.
I exerted my dominance as the gruel maker, the gruel man.
Yes, you showed the
Gruel
town
master.
how they could eat forever on gruel and tapioca because of you have your spoons
Yeah.
that you have acquired through many travails and many
Dead bodies.
Call me the
long
gruel
ago.
meister. Gruel meister.
You're the gruel meister, and he's the tapioca meister. So you've provided food, and so you went to sleep. In the middle of the night, you woke up to a rousing choir of noise and mayhem and chaos,
Yeah.
and all of you went outside except for Roly Poly, Jiminy Cricket, Jiminy Carlyle. He did not go out because he is not what is Jimmy? He's a hunter.
He's a hunter.
He's the world's fattest hunter at what 3.5 feet tall.
But he's fast.
and 380
You've
pounds.
never seen a man so fat.
Doesn't seem to make
He's
sense.
3'4", 288 pounds.
Yeah, none of that makes sense, but that's what D&D is about.
Naturally
Makes no fucking sense. All right,
Imagine
so
if he was
Because he
skinny.
can roll. He's like Sonic the Hedgehog.
all right, so we do have. So what is happening is there is a bunch of men who are laying waste to the town. They're trying to torch. They've got one of the buildings is going up in flame. It's a small town. There's probably about I'd say about 10 to 12 buildings around. They're all wooden. The place is all surrounded by snow,
Yeah.
pine trees. It's all snow. Even during the day and night, all you've encountered is snow, 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 cold, cold, cold. So what you see is on the table is a mess of people that are the townspeople trying to defend their homes and some warriors who are fighting them. And in the midst of them, you're seeing walking along one man who is rather tall, obviously the leader. He's carrying a torch. He's got a thinner, younger man walking with him. He is directing people as to what to do. Mostly people are fighting. And the last time, you cast a
Hold person.
was it a hold person? Okay, on him,
Him,
and
one of the
anybody that was
smaller
around
guys,
him, and
yes.
there happened to be, as I rolled it, 4 other people.
Yes.
So I rolled for a savings throw. Had to look it up. It was a lot of detail, a lot of looking. Learned a lot about lots of things, and they do not save. So he continues to move,
Okay.
but 4 of the guys around him are frozen.
For 12 rounds.
So
Keep track of that.
that's
Use a
Mikhail.
12-sided dice to keep
Okay.
track.
And I'll just put other bodies out
Or
here just
you can use
to,
this one.
to signify these. So you have held them, and
Wait, I'm
As-
that's 14.
as he is moving around and talking,
It's 14.
he
I'm
notices
I forgot.
this big guy notices that the younger, thinner guy next to him is no longer responding to him, and he starts looking around. So he notices that, and he's looking around to try to understand what's going on. Okay, so now we can move. So that was Edward, and you had the first round.
Yep.
So now I have a B, and I think a B stands for me, the Boyarsky, and the bad guys. So let me just do a general roll. Okay, so as you see them fighting all of the people, they're not successfully lighting anything else. The people there seems to be like 2 people, and they're fighting with pitchforks and brooms, and some people have, and what symbols?
Sickles.
Well, sickle's a sharp thing, yeah. Let me see if they have those, because they haven't had. They indeed have sickles,
Yeah.
nicely called, and so they're fighting them. They seem to be
Where's
holding
their
up
shotguns?
against these guys who
farmers.
are hitting back. And only one more thing to do, and that didn't happen. So we now turn to N and Randolph.
Oh.
N's gonna do what N can do best. He's gonna find the closest guy and hit.
So he's just going to run into battle, and so I'm
hit.
going to move him up here to these guys. So I would say, is he going to join Mikhail? Mikhail is like trying to direct his people, but you're saying instead of going to stand by him, he's going to go to help somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so would he run to the blazing house to help those people, or would he go someplace else?
He would go to the blazing house to help.
Okay, that makes sense. That sounds like N. He's going to go help, and these people, there are a couple of these people. They've lit it, and it's on fire, and the warriors are starting to run. So he can run up to them, and they see him coming. So, well, do they see him coming? You do not see him coming, so he can come and do what he wants to. There's three of them, but two of them are running. They're starting to run. There's one kind of laying back.
Is he able to hit them?
Yeah, he can hit. He can hit one guy.
Yes. 15.
That is a hit. Randolph, you can decide what you're going to do at the same time as she's doing damage.
I
Do best.
said I was gonna do last session, which is cast Nahal's Reckless Drummer.
Oh, he's gonna roll
On the leader.
He's gonna roll
With the
the.
intention of casting.
He's a.
No,
So
I need
hits
the
for
100.
16.
He's essentially
16.
gonna force a wild surge.
Because they roll one,
On the leader.
Okay, I'm just going to rate 16.
That's a lot of
We're gonna
damage.
start adding.
He was good.
But he's your only guy that does that kind of stuff. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna wild surge the leader.
What does
He's
that
gonna
mean?
wild magic.
He's
gonna
gonna
force
charge.
wild-
He's gonna
Reckless,
cause-
drummer.
He's gonna cause the wild magic to happen.
Okay.
Yeah. With the intention of casting magic missile. That's a 91.
What's a 91 do,
Plus
Michael?
5 is 96.
What's a 96 do? That's pretty high.
Target sprouts leaves.
So Gregor has
No
leaves.
damage caused can be pruned without harm.
He's gonna grow leaves out of his body.
So basically, he'll grow some leaves out of the hair on his head and his beard. He's
What
got
does
a
he
massive
say?
beard.
What does he-
And he's just got like this hair and stuff.
He looks like a cheetah
And
pet.
He does. Like a
yeah,
GFF.
yeah. Basically, it's little bits of leaves coming out, kind of all
Oh my
over.
god.
And he sees you.
He knows what he did to
He knows
him,
where it
Michael.
came from.
It's on.
All right, so now we go to Jiminy,
All right.
who's inside the.
Yeah.
He's inside the beer hall.
Yeah. He's gonna start drinking.
Okay.
Wake up next morning, it's gonna be all over.
Or
Okay.
you're gonna be dead.
Okay. So now we turn to W.
W's in the tower, right? We're near the tower.
He was in the tower with the people.
ladies.
Most of the ladies ran out there helping to defend there.
He's going.
And I actually have him kind of out. He's kind of like out here with the cat,
Oh, okay.
kind of
that's
out.
fine.
I kind of had him behind.
He's gonna stay near the back, but he's gonna cast Witch Bolt on someone who's close to him, on an enemy.
Well, he's pretty far away. How far can you
30
cast it?
feet.
30 feet.
I think he's too far.
Okay, let me see what else is.
You would have to move up. You would have to move up to like where
About 60
Randolph
feet.
is. How far could you cast yours, by the way? By the way,
Quite far.
okay.
Because
I assumed it was longer than 30 feet.
Is anyone?
No, it's like probably like 30 yards or more.
That's
Yeah, I-
3 times the feet. Wow. My
Okay, you're
my-
okay. Don't worry.
I cast it with the intention of doing magic missiles.
You're
so
okay.
it's
It's-
Why would they say on magic missile yards versus?
Oh, it's
Usually they do feet. Everything by
No,
feet.
it's yards for my spells. Like I can show up my
60
book.
yards
It depends
plus
on
10
the
per
spell.
level. So
Depends on the
110
spells.
yards.
The higher the range, they'll switch over to
Also,
yards.
depending on who wrote the
Okay.
spells, will change it.
So 110 yards.
Like mine's all do.
What about
yards,
60
too.
feet?
You can make 60 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Ice Knife. Fling another creature within range, make a ranged spell attack on the hit. The target takes. Okay, I just have to make an attack roll.
And then we're going to come back around to Edward. So Edward, you can get ready.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. On hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing.
I'm sorry. I wasn't listening to you. Go ahead.
Oh, it's Ice Knife. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
magic
okay.
attack, but it doesn't. I have to roll to see if it hits. But
Okay. Yeah, of course.
He takes 10 damage.
10 damage from a first level wizard.
Yeah, I rolled a 1d10, but I rolled a 10.
Wow.
On hit, the target takes hit or miss. The shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed a dexterity saving throw. Is anyone near him?
Yeah. So what do I? It's a
A
save.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. He's okay.
Okay.
Roll the 7.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
passes.
We'll go to
I'm gonna
Edward.
cast Guardian.
Now
of
remember,
Faith.
people are moving as you're doing
Yep,
these things.
which is why I'm doing the spell Guardian of Faith.
That's your
Giant
little
sword.
shield and
Yep,
sword.
it's gonna fly right above me and it's gonna stay next to me.
Okay.
That's where I'm putting it.
So you're protecting yourself.
Yep.
And
Well,
I
anything that
think
goes
I'm next to him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it is now their turn. Okay. So now you're starting to see more houses starting. 2 houses starting to go ablaze. Those houses are more over this way, so I'm just going to make some movement there and movement over here. And those houses are starting to turn ablaze, even though people are trying to defend them and people are moving over.
At the very least,
This guy turns to face N.
Should stay there for like half a year to make it real.
Yeah, no, for you.
One of the guys that was walking away notices and turns back around to face N as well. The other one is continuing to move off. And so that's their move. So they can both strike at N. That is a hit. And that is a failure. So let me just check one thing.
This should be it. Boom.
Okay, so he takes the biggest. Like you, I rolled the highest I can. And so he takes 9 damage from a sword that's drawn. This warrior is big, beefy guy too. Lots of hair. Lots of wool and
Kinda like
furs and
Vikings.
stuff all over him. Huh?
Kind of like Vikings.
Yep, that's a good description. This guy is barking and he moves up towards N, and a couple of other people hear him and they're starting to move over and they're starting to come back. The villagers are starting to take. They're going to take some swings at him, but because they don't have much of anything, they're not going to do it. So. And he is looking at Randolph as he's running over here to N, and you see him drawing his
I
sword.
did not.
That's his
I did
movement.
not hit her.
I did not hurt him. He only has leaves.
Okay, he takes a big fast swing and he misses N.
Oh, okay.
So that's it for them. So now we go to N, and then we go to Randolph the Pale. So now Jiminy's way low. You rolled 11. You rolled back to the top.
Yeah, a dork. And rolled a 15.
That's a hit. So how many times how many times can you roll your wild? Just the once, right?
That was a forced one, but if I
Right.
roll badly, it can happen.
You also by natural. That's what I meant. So,
Naturally, it can happen as many times as I
right,
roll
but
badly.
the one that you forced
No,
to
only once a
do
day.
only once a day. Okay.
Yeah.
And hit the 13.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on Provorski. Let's see now, 17. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's plus. It's level 5. That's a plus 2, plus 1. So it's 3. It's the dice. 4, 3, 5, 8. I want to keep
How
it.
you
I
guys
shouldn't.
managed to always have it roll off.
4 plus 8. That's gonna be 12.
What are you hitting? The big boy?
Yeah. Provorski. Or if he is
Just stay near
Provorski.
my sword.
Okay. So now we go to
I rolled really bad.
the pool hall where Jiminy is boozing it up. He's
Why don't you
Raising
shoot
the
out of the
toast?
window? Use your crossbow and shoot outside.
so you're guzzling down beers like as fast as you can, huh?
Yeah,
They're having a great time.
He has had
One.
one.
Okay, you had one. That's okay.
Not the
It's
best.
a big bottle, and you're warming up.
There's only 3-4.
So you're gonna look out the window.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see several buildings on fire. Looks really good, huh? Yeah, it's real pretty because it lights up the snow. It's all white out there, and you can see people are running and scrambling. And you can see your guys here are aiming. You see Randolph firing some stuff. You can see right in front of you. You can see W who fired off something, and the little cat running around his feet. And you're like very excited. Oh, you joined the right team, huh? Not a one of them has said, "Where the fuck's that little guy?" Yeah, not a one. Okay. Now we go to W.
W's gonna cast Toll the Dead on the guy he hit earlier.
I don't know what that is. So is
Oh.
that some sort of
You have
grief?
to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, your target has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He passes.
Okay, nothing happens though.
Sucks for you.
Oh, okay. All right. So now we go back to Edward, the self.
He's already pissed off. The big boy was coming for us, so I'm gonna shoot that big boy that's coming for
Let me
us.
get N from this.
What?
He hit ends on this.
Oh, well, I'm gonna shoot him.
So
I'll get the pack off you.
What?
I'm gonna shoot him.
The big guy didn't hit in.
Oh.
This?
Yeah, he was staring.
He missed. He missed you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot him. Come on, baby. 20. Oh, I got a 20.
Good job.
Oh, that's gonna hurt him
Crazy.
hard.
What are you hitting with?
My crossbow.
Okay.
My magical crossbow. So it does 2d10 plus 3
Well, it does 1d10 and then you
Yeah,
add
9
well, 2d10.
plus 3 is 12 plus 1d10 fire damage. So that's 14 times 2 is 28. Do you take max? The
You
max.
take the max of your die roll.
Okay, so it'd be 20. So it's 32.
32.
Jeez.
Jimmy Carlyle can't do that kind of damage.
Okay.
Well, you can't do damage because you don't have silver.
I mean, if you crit, you would have done 32
You
as
have
well.
no weapons. That's why W's just doing magic.
That's true. Jimmy Carlyle can't do anything even if he tried.
So, because you struck him, he is now turning and running to you,
Oh,
and he's
pissed.
barking orders.
Pissed.
And
Is he actually barking? Bark, bark, bark.
Yep, bark, bark, bark.
Oh, where? You gotta simulate
I
it.
should be using
Bark,
I'm
bark,
not
bark,
nervous.
bark, 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 bark.
That's right.
And 4 other guys sprint over to your group,
Oh god.
and
had
they
to
all
help you.
make it because they're within the distance.
Wu goes into range first.
So,
Because my sword will get 1 hit as soon as someone enters.
so it's you get this guy with the
Sword?
but he is a warrior. So,
So
he
take a
is-
dex,
he's a
take a dex saving throw.
Dex.
Yeah.
Well, he passed. He rolled a
You take
1.
10 damage.
Okay. What would it be otherwise? 20? Okay.
He just
let's
rolled
see,
in the
this
flames,
is-
so he's not on fire anymore.
Well, the big
Do
guy's
what?
on fire.
Like a dog.
The big guy's on
Yeah, the
fire.
big guy's on fire. He's gonna take flame damage now. Haha.
You didn't say it was with a flame.
It's the 20 of the 32 damage is fire.
You
You,
need
you
to
didn't
call
explain
out
that
the
to me.
damage.
Yeah,
you
that's
do.
why I
okay.
asked you. I thought you were just firing
No,
a
so
crossbow.
so 12 of the damage.
Because there's
is-
other kinds of elemental things you can
It,
do,
it should
right?
set on fire. Yeah, I said fire when I said it. I said it.
Okay,
do fire.
I didn't hear that.
So it does 20 fire damage.
That's
So
why
he
I
would-
asked. What
He
do you?
would have been set alight if he had anything that's flammable, like his beard or something.
Okay. So
Or the
it's
leaves
plants.
on
Leaves are
him.
the leaves
Oh,
are
the
burning.
leaves! He's gonna burn hard.
Yeah, the leaves are burning. Well, they're just burning up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but they're on him.
Okay.
They
So.
sprouted from his skin.
Boom, boom.
Can we do it?
Okay, so that's your little sword thing. So let me do these guys. Go ahead. What were you going to ask?
I was gonna say, it'll be funny later on when he tries to start pruning the off of his body.
So
Oh, they're burnt.
he runs up and he basically lays out and he grabs you and he's taking you to the ground.
Okay.
Boom.
I'll fight
Okay.
him.
Is he still on fire?
This other
A
guy,
different guy.
another guy, he's not. He's still on fire. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
what
why
about the
he's
sword?
doing this. He's going to run to you,
Richard, your sword.
and you're gonna.
Yeah, I know.
So we're gonna find out if you
No, the sword
alight
already
on
hit
fire
someone.
too.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm pure metal. I'm wearing pure metal.
just before he does that, another guy swings at you, and he hits you for 4,
Okay.
and the other 2 missed. So he takes you to the ground with that, and I think the question is, it would take. So let me see. Okay, so it's not going to happen this round. You're not
Okay.
going to turn on fire or anything like that. And so as he's on top of you, he still has an action because he ran to you and he I'm going to say his tackling you was his action. So you guys are on the ground. I'll say that's his action.
He kind of got me into a lover's embrace, you know.
Yeah, he basically
Can't
took
say-
you down. But he's how
Can't
big
say
are
I
you?
hated it. Oh, I have 17 strength. I'm like at the max.
But how big too are you?
6'5".
Okay, he's as big as you.
Oh, we're gonna have a loving embrace.
Yeah, you're in love. Okay, so now we roll to N
Should I call
and
lightning on myself?
Randolph.
Are the people N is attacking still there?
They're still there.
Okay, he's gonna.
They were not part of who came with him.
20.
You have two of them on you. Okay. 20. Jesus. That's 2
24.
20s I've had to endure with you guys.
I'm
At
gonna
least Jiminy
cast
Carlyle would have
chromatic.
rolled 20.
Okay, so this guy goes down.
Who's close to me? I'm guessing they're pretty close. To
Why
me
don't
because
you
they
help
don't-
Well,
right?
all of them went for him.
Yes.
So, and the only reason he went for him is because he shot him. Otherwise, he was going for you.
Uh,
So,
I saved you.
I'm gonna hit one of
He
the
took it
ones
all.
that's throwing at Richard, and I'm gonna cast chromatic orb using a 2nd level spell slot.
Oh.
I don't know what all that means, but go ahead and.
I need to roll to see if I can.
What I need you to roll is first your
hit.
magic.
I
and
know.
you're
I need to roll
wild.
to see if I hit.
You're wild.
You're wild.
Your wild surge goes first, no matter
Oh
what.
yeah. It does not. So
Okay.
I have to roll to see if I hit.
This sounds like a new spell.
14. Because it's close enough. Does a 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So, it's going to do it at a level 5 because it didn't roll well. It's going to cause a stinking cloud to appear. And it's going to deal 1d12 damage.
A stinking cloud will damage him. Okay.
Yeah, 1d12 damage.
What a stinker. All right.
Yes.
Very stinky.
He's right near guess who? Mr. Perfect. You're going to come out
Wait,
stinking.
hold, is it flammable?
Okay.
You're going to come out stinking.
So, he has to roll
Is it
a
gas?
save versus
Is it-
poison.
That's what I was wondering. Is
Oh,
it
is
flammable?
It's
it
poison.
poison? So it's not a gas.
Oh.
He does not succeed.
Alright,
Poison.
so
I rolled an 18.
he is reeling and feeling unwell, so he's unable to attack
Okay.
until the turn after he leaves the area of the poison.
And does that affect just him?
Yeah, just him.
All right.
So,
Yay, I'm okay.
Yeah, basically he can't attack next turn. And it's going to deal 1 damage.
Wow.
I rolled a 1.
But he really isn't feeling well, though.
Yeah, he isn't feeling well.
Well, that's
He's
okay because you,
sickness.
because you basically
You saved me from
nullified
getting
it.
hurt. for
All
a
right,
turn, so I can get free.
so that'll be next turn. All right, we go to Jiminy, which is always an exciting turn. Always exciting to find out what he's doing. He's looking, he's watching. All he saw is all of a sudden all these guys came up and they're jumping on Edward, and they're pretty close to you.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh no, probably a good 35 yards from you here in the
They got any
in the.
peanuts in this place.
They don't have any peanuts.
No, do they have any gruel left?
Lots of gruel.
Oh, he'll go get a spoonful.
There are no peanuts.
Oh, he'll go get
Yeah,
a
no
bowl
peanuts.
full of gruel and another beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to grab that, and we'll go to
You
W.
need some entertainment.
W's gonna use his movement to back away a little bit further.
Okay. With cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he feel under
And then
leveled?
he's gonna cast. He'll die in 1 hit. He's gonna cast.
So will Jiminy. That's why I'm in a.
Toll
That's
the
why I'm
Dead.
in a
It's a
tavern.
cantrip again. On the same guy that he was
Yup.
hitting.
Yes.
You have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Don't do it.
He passes.
Okay, it doesn't have. to
Rolled a
do anything.
5. Okay. Sorry. All right, we're back to the big E.
Well, I'm gonna break free. He's
You got to try that. Yeah.
He's
okay.
wailing. He's like
So we're
feeling
grappling, and I read about grappling. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to roll to try to break the grasp. I
Yes.
think.
Wouldn't he be weakened since he's unwell and he's
No,
wailing?
no, it's
No,
someone
he cast it on
else.
someone
Oh,
else.
you didn't
Yeah.
do it on the guy.
I
who
was
was
hey,
on
You're
you.
there.
Oh well.
You wouldn't be able to do anything.
What a stinker.
if you're feeling unwell.
What a stinker.
Well,
He actually threw it on the guy that hurt you. So
well, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
okay.
So if the guy was grappling me lovingly ever tries to make an attack, he's gonna have to roll a. He's gonna have to make a save versus spell, and if he fails, he has to not target.
Well,
me.
he's on you, so I guess the question is if he's around you because you're going to cast
if
it.
he wants to wish an attack, I just need to verbally say it.
Right, I understand that. So you're going to cast it. So it's
Yep.
cast.
Yep.
All right. Fortunately, we go to him in the next round. So obviously he's going to let go of you.
Yep.
But he's got his sword, so he's going to
Saving throw. You have to make a saving throw versus spell. when
There's
you
no
cast.
spell. He's using his sword.
No, but he has to make a saving throw
He
versus
still has to-
spell.
'cause Richard
My
casts
spell
a
is
spell.
active. He has
His
to make a
spell's
saving throw.
active.
But
versus
he's
spell.
using a weapon to hit
No,
you.
but
Any
he still
attack.
has to make a spell
Oh,
saving
okay.
throw
You need to
against
make a
his
saving throw
spell.
versus
Alright.
spell for any attack, and you have to roll over.
And he. Okay, so he does not succeed.
So he has to.
Yes.
If the saving throw is failed, the opponent loses track of and totally ignores the warded creature. So he's gonna totally
Okay.
ignore me.
So then me.
No, not for that turn
Well, he wasted his turn
because
by
he
attacking.
tried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next turn he'll totally ignore me and try to go for someone else. And anyone
So
else.
the one guy can't, but the other guy that's there does hit you,
Okay.
and he hits you for 3.
Okay.
So these I've completely forgotten about these two that are on end. They never were attacking him.
Don't forget about the 5 that's currently
Ooh.
still held down for 10 more
Okay,
turns.
so they both miss. The what now?
Don't forget about the 4 other people.
Well,
that's
they're not
currently down
moving. I'm not.
for
Yeah,
10
I'm not even
turns.
including them. So the rest of the people that are fighting are starting to run up this way towards their leader, and so you're seeing
you
about
didn't count
7
my
or
sword.
8.
Oh,
We
yeah,
didn't-
you need to use
We
your
did
sword.
not count my sword. You said it would count during my turn. When
The
we did this. The big sword that would hit
fucking
anything in the
flying
Okay.
road. So it's going to make another hit at someone.
Yeah.
sword. So it's probably going to be random, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be random.
Okay, so it's hitting the guy the stinker guy.
Okay, so you have to make a
So he has to
saving throw.
roll his dex. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
He made it. He's
So he
okay.
takes 10 damage.
Okay.
Guy can't have a good day, can he?
No.
All right. So the stinker guy, yeah, and he didn't do anything. Just took it. Let's see. So that's okay. So I believe we go to N, right?
Yeah.
And Randolph. Yeah.
Yeah. N's gonna hit the next guy near him. 9.
So sad, so bad. You're dead. Randolph the Pale.
I'm gonna hold my hand out like this.
Yes.
Hand state.
Yes.
And cast color spray.
You
So
need
light's gonna shoot.
you need to
at
roll
it.
to see
Well, I
the
didn't.
surge.
No, but I did roll the same as I did last time, so nothing happened. So it doesn't go wrong. So light, a bunch of colors is gonna shoot out of my hand, and like a fan in front of me. So it's gonna
Gotcha.
hit all the people around Richard.
And Richard.
I think it's going to hit
And
Richard too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So are they above 6th level?
I am.
No.
Okay.
I
So
am.
you get to roll a save versus spell to see if you can ignore it.
Well, I take it back. The big guy is.
Okay, so he can take a roll to see if he ignores it.
So
What's
save
the
versus
roll?
spell.
Spell. Yeah, spell.
Spell?
I save. Because I only need a 12.
I do not.
Okay. So now I get to roll. D6 to see what happens. They are gonna be. They fall asleep for 2d4 rounds. 2,
5.
5.
5 rounds.
Five
Keep
rounds.
track of that.
By the way, if they're asleep, when they get hit, they should
Are you
wake up
keeping
from
track
that.
of the 5?
Yes, yes. I'm
Because
gonna keep
I want to
track.
make sure everyone keeps track of what they gotta do.
No, don't worry. I'm keeping track of mine. It's currently at 9. Because it's been 5 rounds.
Okay.
He's got nothing.
'Cause you haven't
Shoot
done
with your crossbow.
Well,
the
if
the
they're
guy
werewolves,
who's
it
level,
doesn't do
the
anything.
big
Doesn't
guy,
silver?
No.
he only takes
Oh.
half
He's
that,
He's
so he's going to be
new.
unconscious
Okay.
for 2 rounds.
I don't have
Jiminy
arrows.
Carlyle, yeah.
I shoot my
Because
magic
he's,
arrows.
He's a much higher level, so he isn't as affected by it.
And what is the spell?
Color spray. It basically affects differently based on your level.
Based on
the
your
people below the level takes the full 2d4, which is 5 rounds I rolled, but he only takes the effect.
It
of the
does a
first
varying amount of spells depending on what you roll, what
Yes,
he rolls.
it's random.
Okay.
It's random like he is.
Mr.
roll.
Carlyle.
So he's going to be stunned for 2 rounds. Essentially.
Jimmy's gonna open the door, smell that sweet, sweet,
That's gets a blast of cold.
the sweet, sweet scent of burning.
Yes. Lots of burning wood, lots of
some
screaming people,
marshmallows?
lots of blood.
Oh,
Just
blood. Oh, the
just
blood.
just exactly what a hunter's looking for,
Can I-
right?
Richard, can I
Yeah.
borrow it? Can you
Yeah.
tell me?
He's gonna close the door.
970.
Not gonna go out?
He's gonna go back to drinking.
06.
Get in there.
8.
They're werewolves, right?
No, they're warriors.
Oh, that changes everything. They were werewolves.
Yeah, no, these are guys. Otherwise, a lot of the things they're doing wouldn't work.
Oh. What is Jiminy Carlyle's position to the people that are held?
They're
Way
held for
far
9 more
away.
rounds.
They're way over there.
You
Okay.
have a bow.
You want to go and hit people
Your
that
crossbow
are.
should have a range of.
Now, if you went over and you hit them, I do believe they wouldn't. They would react to that,
Let me
correct?
get you the range. What?
Hold
Or
person.
Oh,
they
no,
can't
no.
do anything.
They can't
Held
do
people
anything.
can't.
It's not for a whole
sleeping people
person.
So you're going to go and hit defenseless people.
can. Yeah.
But they're
What a
evil.
inner. What a
Jimmy
hunter.
Carlyle is gonna open the door and he's gonna aim his bow.
But don't hunters trap creatures so they can't do anything and then they kill them and they're trapped?
Go ahead.
Perfect way to get him. 15.
So you're firing at one of them way over there.
Yeah.
How far can you? What's your range? Do you know?
I'm not sure
You
about
happen to
his
know?
crossbow.
What are you
My cross-
using? You're using a crossbow
My
or
cro-
you using a bow?
mine's
He's
a-
got a bow.
Mine's a great crossbow.
Yeah,
so-
yours is going to go way further.
Yeah.
I put your range
Mine's a
on there.
longbow. Oh, you didn't?
I didn't.
It's called a quick Google search.
Wait, it should be on here.
Yeah, but that-
Because you're far away.
I have it here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like 80 yards away.
That's okay.
So I think it's going to. Is it a longbow?
Yeah.
He can actually use a longbow at 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fantasy game. You don't need
It's going to be close. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up.
I think it's going to be close. Did you pull any? You didn't pull any.
600 and 630 feet is by the official Dungeons and Dragons lore.
So 630 feet. What does that translate into in yards?
Yards divided by 3, so it'd be
Okay, so he can. You can shoot it, and you rolled a 15, so you can hit one of them. What a puss!
5.
What a pussy you are! Wow.
And he's gonna close
That's
the door.
long range.
What a puss.
That's 210 yards of range.
Okay.
It's W's turn. He's
Uh-huh.
gonna cast the same spell on the same guy. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Which guy was it?
The one guy that he hit originally.
1.
He's okay.
God damn it.
200.
I roll low.
Huh?
I've been rolling low the whole night.
No,
Mostly.
I was calculating how many spells I have left.
Okay, we're back to Edward.
Okay, Edward. I'm currently still protected
Who's
by
that?
Sanctuary. And you're going to see my crossbow
Who's
turn
that?
into the greatsword.
Who's-
And as a bonus,
that?
I'm going to activate one of my spells, Flame Blade, which I've only used once.
I'm gonna use that.
So
I
a
think that's too much.
jet of flame is going to appear on my sword, scalding hot. And every turn I'm going to take 1 damage for having it used. But it's just a buff to my weapon.
Okay.
It's like a buff to my buff.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do since it's a spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're just preparing yourself.
Yeah. Also gives me a +2 to
Yeah, if you
hit.
hit any of them, they're gonna wake. They're gonna get
Yeah.
They're going to get flammable too, yeah. Plus in their sleep.
Okay.
They're
So.
more like unconscious. Oh. Since it's back to their turn, that would go down by 1.
Okay. So.
Oh, my sword's
these-
going to hit something.
These guys are gonna that are running
You
up
gotta
are
keep
going to.
reminding
Well,
them.
first of all,
My turn
let's
is
see
second.
how what
Yeah.
happens to
Sorry,
end.
it's
It's
around
on
the
your
right
turn
time.
though.
That's a
Oh,
miss.
well, I won't count it.
That's a hit.
Well, you can do it. Just tell him.
My sword would have hit one of them to wake them up.
It would have struck one of
His
them.
sword.
So you pick
Okay, so hold on. So N takes 4 damage from one of the guys that's on him, and okay, so this is the big guy. So what happens? He gets hit. For
One
what?
of the people in the range of my sword is going to get hit. It's random. So
Okay.
The big guy gets hit, so
Okay.
he has to roll a spell saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
I thought.
saving
So
throw.
what?
Dex
I thought you
saving
said
throw.
you were done. Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
My
That
sword
big
is-
guy's
Sword and
spell.
My
shield.
sword doesn't move.
Oh,
with me.
that thing. Oh,
Yeah.
that stupid.
So
son of a
can
bitch.
a stunned person make a dex saving
Okay,
throw?
so what did I? Yeah, what is? Oh, it's a Dex saving throw. He saves.
Okay, so
Okay.
he takes 10 damage.
How can he take? How can he do that if he's?
I have
Under.
no.
I don't know either. He's so dexterous that he can save even while stunned.
Well,
That doesn't make
unconscious.
sense. I'm going to go ahead and give him the hit
Okay.
because
Alright,
that
so
doesn't
then-
make sense to
Then
me.
he gets up because he got struck.
Yes. So the big boy's going to hit.
Oh, he gets up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. But it only works till someone gets hit, the sleep. Or the stun.
They're unconscious until they get hit.
Yeah. So the
Okay,
big boy's up.
so he's up. That's half his movement. Well, that changes
Witchy?
things. So
What is that one?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, warrior.
he's going to shout. Hold on, let me see.
I've only
He's
killed
going
one
to
so
say.
far. Ended.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But I
He-
did a lot of damage to a lot of them.
He's going to start yelling orders. He's going to say to the woods, to these men around him. He's going to say, "Grab those that are standing still over there to the woods." So they're all going to turn and they're going to start
Did you get
running.
an opportunity?
The only person that's going to get an opportunity because you're on the ground
Is N.
is N. But these guys are going to run past you, but you can swing at them.
Ha!
15.
I can swing a spell at one of them.
17 damage.
Okay. 17.
I don't know if I want to push
Okay.
my luck hitting the.
Everything you were doing was to the one guy who went down. You have 1 kill. You better mark it down.
Yeah, I know. I killed one.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to push my luck by hitting the leader again.
I do it.
Okay, I'm gonna do magic missile when he starts running. Is he running away right now?
Is the leader running away?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him.
When
with
he
magic
gets
missile.
far enough away from the people,
Uh,
I'm going to cast Call Lightning on him.
God. Okay, one magic missile shoots out. I worked really bad.
Did you roll to make sure? That...
Yes, I rolled it right here.
I'm going to call.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3. Which
So
is,
what happens?
I get a penalty on my spell. So only one magic missile gets cast out.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Call Lightning on him.
I understand. I'm waiting. Hold on.
4.
Okay.
This is the third 3 I rolled in a row.
Lucky number 3.
Okay. So now we go to Jiminy, the mighty hunter.
To go
Pop
back
out.
Yeah, I was going to drink more.
Pop out.
And what does he say?
So people are running over there to gather these people.
Oh, he's gonna shoot at him.
Who's he going to shoot at? The same guy or a different guy? Or
Who's closer? No.
it's just a bunch of people running.
Just do the same guy you already
Yeah, he'll just
hit.
do the same guy. You made me get it. Think of it.
Mixing things.
Yeah, just gotta switch it.
You're not going to kill him, so no matter what you do, so that's fine. Just have
Nine.
the
He didn't hit anyway.
No, you didn't hit anyway.
Alright, so
Just
alright,
have
he's gonna close that door, he's
the
gonna-
exhilaration
he's
of
gonna-
knowing that you're
he's
beating
gonna-
somebody who can't move.
He's gonna close that door.
Okay, here
Make
comes.
a-
He knows.
It's W's turn.
Yes.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Who is this for?
The same guy W's been hitting.
Oh,
Trying to
okay.
hit. He hit once for 10.
He made it. He's okay.
Damn it.
Sorry. I'm rolling poorly, so.
I'm going to cast Call Lightning on the leader as he runs away.
Now he's running.
Yes.
So, okay, so how random is it that you're going to be able to hit him
It's
as
exactly
he runs?
where I wanted to hit.
And where's that? Because
Where
he's going to be
he's
running.
A
So,
little bit ahead of
so
him.
you're going to have to try to pick where
A
you're going to
little
hit
bit
him.
ahead of him.
All right.
Let's see if he knows lightning's going to strike him. It's when 10 feet. 10 feet radius. Anything within the 10 feet is going to get hit. So
Okay.
you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
He makes it.
He takes half damage if he's in it. Oh, you know what? Does that mean... Yeah, roll.
You
Okay.
also need to roll for your sword. Your sword's
Oh,
supposed to
they
hit
ran
too.
out of it.
Oh, they ran
Yeah,
out.
they
of it,
ran
yeah.
They ran away.
Okay.
4 plus 5, 9 plus 2, 11 plus 1, 12 plus 3,
15.
plus 1. That's a
Is
Is
chunk.
it 78?
Yep, that's
You
it.
only rolled 6.
Oh. 8.
I've been keeping track.
Is
So
that
that's 16 plus 8, 12.
24?
24.
He takes 12.
Yeah,
Six-
because
oh,
half.
yeah, half.
So only 12. That was a little bit of the chunk.
Okay. So it's their turn. So they're basically picking people up and running.
Did we kill any of them?
And killed one.
Okay.
You guys all suck and didn't kill
Hold
anyone.
I did a lot of
Prevent
damage.
them from carrying the body away.
Okay.
Arm one of the villagers.
So they basically scatter. They grab their people. There's one guy that's dead down. And Mikhail is trying to lead people in now. He's trying to pull people back from the burning buildings. You've lost 3 buildings.
I forgot.
The people that are trying to do something about the buildings, he's saying you can't do anything. He's just telling them, let them burn. There's nothing. What? Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanna cast charm on one of the running ones.
You wait for your turn, dork.
Oh.
How far can you cast this?
120 yards.
Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. You already did your thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carlyle can come back, guys. Yeah.
Hey, but they can only run 30 feet around. And it's 120 yards, so I might be able to.
It could still work, yeah.
It could still
Do it,
work.
guys. Get it.
I guess. Go ahead.
Okay.
But it's not your turn yet. Still.
Yeah. So.
Well, it's kind of open.
Oh, okay.
I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
assuming
Well,
these
I mean,
guys
it's
are.
open-ended.
I mean, I'm thinking
I'm
these
going to
guys
shoot
are.
one of those guys with my crossbow.
They're going
That's a
into
300 yard
basically
so that's
the,
wrong.
the woods that are around you. So
I'll shoot one of them as they
Okay.
run into the woods.
Well,
I'll pop
they're
shot
all,
it.
the enemies are all gone, right?
I'm gonna
Do a
Pretty
saving throw
much.
versus spell.
17.
wow, I passed.
Okay. He can go on his way.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
And
the first
gonna-
high roll I've rolled.
En's gonna tell it's Mikhail, right?
Okay.
He's gonna say, you can use the armor and weapon from the guy who's dead for one of your people.
Oh,
for
okay.
next time."
Okay. We'll strip him of that. He's basically trying to make sure nobody gets hurt in the
Yeah.
flames. So
And
he's
it's
trying
gonna
to
start
direct
helping
people.
too.
Like there's a couple of people you can see them. They're screaming like my family heirlooms, my this, my that. No, don't go in. You see one of the ladies tries to run in, and the husband grabs her and pulls her back. No. And,
Shovel the snow into the flames.
well, yeah, they're kind of trying to do that, but the flame is too much. So basically, 3 of the houses have been lost, and whatever's inside, you can hear them sort of. People are, they're distressed, they're unhappy, but there's nothing they can do. And-
Worse.
huh?
Could be worse.
Well, listen to you, Jiminy, who downed 2 or 3
optimist.
beers while everything was going on. Yeah,
The guy-
Mr. Big. Mr.
guy
Big
was walking with his
and his
step.
philosophies of life.
Jimmy
You
Carlyle's
could,
walking with a spring of his step.
it could be worse.
Yeah, he's
You're
gonna
walking
He's
around.
gonna walk up to him. Hey, Jimmy,
It could be
hey.
endearing yourself to
Yeah.
it.
How many people
Okay.
died is the second question.
So, of the villagers, there were 3 people that died in the battles. So it's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing. I mean, come on now. Yeah, it's not too bad.
3 lives.
So you've been able
We got
to,
one of them. That means you only lost 2.
but as the Gregor was leaving, he turns and he was shouting. I forgot to read this, so he says, "Listen to me, people of Torgov. If you surrender, I will spell your village." Well, obviously they're not going to. "But if you make me return to Vorostokov to gather my warriors, not a soul among you shall survive." So Mikhail says, yells back at him, "Go back to Vorostokov then. We have seen your mercy, Father. We would die rather than live beneath your heel." So he stalks off into the darkness with his men, and he's still slightly burning, but he's putting snow to get the thing off.
He
And
no
he's
longer has
picking a
leaves.
plant off every
Jiminy
once in a while.
Carlyle's gonna
God
shake
damn
his
the
fist
plants. Damn these plants.
That monster is hilarious. Just plants.
So there's just moans and sighs of the people that are, they're wailing for some of the people that have died.
I'm just gonna make a prayer for say prayers to the people who died.
I'll pray too, since I'm a priest.
So you're going to pray for the people that have died. Okay, so they're gathering the bodies. Mikhail is saying, we need to block off these buildings while burning. We need to make sure none of the other buildings burn. So people are throwing some snow up on top of the building, the existing buildings that are close by. Make sure none of the embers go and burn up the forests or anything. Meanwhile, you've got this huge blaze where somebody lit someone on fire with a lightning bolt that crackled down.
I mean,
You've
that's
got
a
some
way.
fire. No, it's right by. It's close by. It's close enough by. I mean, you hit them as they were leaving, right? So
Yeah, so it should be near the woods.
it's in the woods. Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly the problem.
it's all right.
You ignited the woods on fire.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's some of
be
that.
worse.
So he's sending some people.
Could be another
And
house.
so he comes up to you and he says, "Thank you for your help. You are the heroes that I thought you were."
Jimmy Carlyle's gonna walk right up to him. And
And he's gonna walk right past Jimmy Carlyle. He's gonna shake. He's gonna shake Anne's
you
hand.
can
You are
see
very
bears.
stout of the sword.
Thank you, thank
You are an
you.
inspiration.
Thank
Thank you very much. He's gonna walk away
See what I did?
over to Edward and say,
Obviously.
"Thank you very much
You're
for your
welcome.
blessings and your strong sword and your magic is amazing. Lots of flaming with you people
The
with all
sword's
the
still floating.
crazy.
It's gonna be there for 8
yeah,
hours.
you with the crazy shit that flies and the stuff." And then he thanks Randolph. "Thank you for all the lightning and
Jimmy Carlyle's gonna be right behind
and all
him.
and then he goes up to W and he says, "Thank you for
Treat
your
him a little bit
your
nicer.
courage."
Behind him.
Thank you.
Very pretty man who
Jimmy Carlyle's
is able
right
to
behind him.
who is able to help us all very much. And he walks right past Jimmy Carlyle. Says, "These people are our friends and they are here to help us. But as much as they are of help, we will need more help." So he says to everyone, "We need to meet back in the hall. All the women need to go to the homes to protect the homes. And the men's and the heroes, we will go back into the hall. We've beaten away the boy. One more time we've beaten him away, but next time it will be worse. He will come with more. So we
Horde
need to make a
Horde
plan.
mode.
We need a plan, and we need your help."
I can't do that, man.
He says, "This one, I knew is no good when I saw him in the woods.
What are you talking
He
about?
came and he cut heads off of things, and
What are you talking about?
he mostly is a drinker. Do you know
What are you
that?
talking about?
I
You don't know he's mostly a drinker?
That's the key to the
He's your
battle.
best. He's your best.
See at least 2 arrows out of 5.
He's your best defense against sober." All right, very much. Thank
Someone
you.
didn't see the two arrows I shot. Obviously, at least 2 arrows.
He shot 2 arrows.
You don't know how many I shot. I shot at least 2.
Yeah, I see he shot 2 arrows
At least 2.
and hit both times. Hit. Very good. Non-moving man. Excellent. Excellent at hitting
I'm
apples.
just gonna clap.
He must be good at hitting apples on
One
heads.
time, actually.
Bravo, bravo. I mean, you had the same ratio, W. You missed everything but one hit.
So you're gonna go back into the bar and stuff, and he's saying, he says, "Everybody, please sit at the table, and we will talk about our plans. We must come up with action plan. They will be back, and when they return, it will be worse. We fought inspired. Everybody fought well, but we only gained 1 warrior suit and a sword. So we will disperse that. Thank you
And
to the
also
end, man."
says
Jimmy Carlyle's gonna grab
he has an extra sword. It's a regular sword.
I'm gonna ask Mickey L. What weapon are you using?
Hold on, I'm sorry. You have an extra sword and
Yeah.
has an extra sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna give it to them. It's just a regular sword.
Okay, so he is. Thank you very much. We don't have these kinds of things. So what did you say, Jiminy?
Oh, I'm gonna grab a beer.
Oh, okay. Mikhail says that beer will not be on the house.
What?
That will not. That
Oh, no,
will
don't
not
worry,
be.
don't worry. It's on this guy right here. So paladin. Is
And?
this guy? Yeah, this guy.
And the virtuous, you
Yeah,
will,
yeah,
you
yeah.
will allow him to drink,
Yeah.
have beer.
He's got
So
it.
actually, you don't.
He's got it.
Yes.
Yeah,
It'll cause us less trouble giving him a beer.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's
Don't worry,
good.
don't worry.
And now, what were you
I'm gonna
saying?
ask Mikhail if I can see his sword.
His sword
Yeah.
that he has, he gives you his sword.
Is it just a regular sword?
Yes.
I'm gonna give him a long sword +2 and say it's magic. Here you go.
He says, "Thank you. How do you grace me with this? That is very nice.
Well, you seem to be a leader of the village, and
Thank you.
a long sword +2 will help you out more than a
Yes.
regular sword that you
Yes. Yes, it
They'll
seems.
be able to hurt creatures that might not be regularly hurt by regular weapons.
Well, it's better than fighting with pitchforks.
He says, "Well, all we can give you are the basics of some rations and some furs. You are all covered with furs, right? You
Yeah.
have all the furs you need.
That's we
Anybody-
have unlimited food too, so.
Does anybody need fur?
W
Jiminy?
needs more fur.
W needs a fur?
Yeah.
You'd think W would want less fur.
No, he wants fur.
Well, no, he wants to protect his. He wants to make sure his skin is pure,
Yeah,
right? He
his
doesn't
skin
want any.
needs to be silky smooth and
Right,
soft,
exactly, yeah.
not
So
chapped.
they're going to give
I
you a
use
basic
the-
set of winter furs,
Yes.
and they'll give you the gear. Like they'll give you like the
Yeah, he's
snowshoes.
like, oh my god, where's my
So
bro
he's going to
shampoo?"
say, "This will enable you to walk in the snow, and you will not be cold." And Jiminy is okay.
Yeah.
Says, "You have enough alcohol. You will not have to worry about the cold." But
You just keep talking about the alcohol. You
All right.
at least 2 arrows that I
This
fired.
mission.
so
You just judged that you didn't fire at least 2 arrows.
So as you guys are there, a couple of men come back in, and he says, they whisper to him, to Mikhail, and he says, "These men of our village, I asked the two of them to boldly follow Gregor, and they follow. And yes, he is heading back to. They say he's heading back to his town, Vorostakov. He says, look, I think." The village is safe, but only for a few days now because they are leaving. So Gregor does not have enough men with him to risk returning back here now at this time. He's going to have to go get more warriors, especially because of the defense that you held. But if he goes to Vorostakov and comes back, it will take him about 10 days. So we have that amount of time, which sounds like a lot of time. But I'm thinking what we need to do is, I think we need to go to another village, Korenova, and persuade the men of that village to help us fight off Gregor. Would you be willing to go with
That's
me?
better than my ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's better than what?
My ideal.
What was your idea?
Sneak into the Borostika, his
Vorostakov?
Rostikov's camp and poison his men.
That's a good plan.
Oh, I'm gonna pull
What
out
makes you
some-
think
I
that's
have a-
wrong?
I have a jar of cyanide. It's gonna kill them if I pour it in their food.
Is it a bunch of apples or is it?
No, it's
actual.
actual
Okay.
It's a liquid. It was the liquid the girl used.
That's a
to
good
poison
idea.
her husband.
That puts us on the offense.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
We're gonna need someone sneaky.
Well, we need to.
It's too bad you killed a rogue.
I have a.
Do you think somebody by themselves would go do this?
We have a.
What
I
if they're
have.
caught? It's
I
a
have-
suicide mission.
I have.
The issue is
You
if
would
we
be
all
torn to bits.
if we all go to an assault, the enemy might presume someone did something to the supplies.
There is a scroll
So
of
it's better not to be
invisibility.
noticed. Yes, we do have a scroll of invisibility.
Okay, so are you talking about one person going?
Sneaking in, poisoning the food, leaving.
Sounds good.
God.
While maybe the others go to
The village
Yes.
and try to seek him out.
We can have more than one person go. They can stay in the outskirts.
The others could go with me to Kiranova.
Yes.
I could not cast spell.
I would
To
I
be
would need
invisible.
to go to be invisible.
You're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm the only one who can really cast the invisible spell.
I'm so
W's
proud.
clapping.
Okay, that seems like here's the problem. You need a guide.
Yeah,
You'd have to have somebody go with you.
I'll need one of the villagers to go with me, and potentially someone else. And they would have to wait out in the outskirts of the
Well,
camp.
let me put it this way to you. We know where Vorostakov is, but you would probably do best with someone who's like ranger or hunter,
Yeah,
who
Yeah,
can
ranger.
who can get you there quicker.
yeah.
Oh, well, we can find what it is around here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, yeah.
It sounds to me like if you have another person go with you of your group with the talent, the special talent.
What's that? Oh,
I-
you need me?
I-
Yeah.
I
all of a
need
sudden, I need it.
I can set bombs
Jimmy's
around
gonna
the
start chugging his
village.
beer.
I can set traps and bombs around the village.
Okay. This is our village.
Yep.
What would prevent one of their
Us. What about us? We have to make
There's a
sure our
keyword.
people.
There's a keyword. You just gotta say the word. It won't trigger.
You got it.
All right. All right. That sounds good. We could possibly do
So if
that.
it takes them 10 days, I can do it 10 times. Set 10, but they could be very long traps. So they can trigger from I can basically trigger a trap within a 30 by 30 space. As long as I
Wait.
click on it, it'll trigger it.
How many can you make in one day?
One.
Wait.
But they do a lot. They'll hurt a lot.
Quick question. If you were to put the call lightning on a string and tied the string,
Yeah, I can try. No.
would it hit
doesn't-
the exact
no.
point that the string
So
was touched?
I can just write an inscription on the floor, and even if it's covered or anything, as soon as I step on it, it'll trigger the call lightning.
How big is it, though?
The distance is, if I have incense, it can exceed over 50 square feet by 50. So
Oh.
basically, I can go the size of a bridge.
Yeah,
But if I have incense,
Guess
I can
who
go much
has
farther.
incense? W does.
To trigger the trap.
It was in his herbalism kit.
Now that's okay. So, describe to me what it is that you're plotting.
So if I sacrifice, I also have to sacrifice 1,000 gold to my god to trigger it too. But if 1,000
Wait a minute,
gold,
okay, so you're talking about
making a trap, a very long trap.
okay.
So you got all the right.
You're going to
Yes.
line these things up. However many you have.
He says he wants to do 10 traps. He could do 10 traps.
Within 10 days, and each trap can store a spell mine, or do the generic effect. And the spell, and I can do a lot of damage with that spell if they trigger it.
What's the spell?
You see that lightning that you saw that fell from the sky?
You're going to make it lightning?
Yeah.
I could do other things too. I could make it an electric field on the bottom. I can make it explode with fire. I can make it paralyzed, blind.
You're going to put that around this whole village?
Yeah.
On the outside?
Yeah.
We got to tell the people here, otherwise they're going to walk on it.
All they have to do is say a safe word.
Oh.
You say the safe
You
word.
say
it
the
will
safe
trigger.
word before or after you step on it?
Before.
How do you know you're gonna step on it?
And then if you step on it, doesn't it happen?
You can also set it towards physical characters.
This sounds like a trap that's going to kill my people.
It is.
Kind of tricky. And what happens if what happens if they don't step on that and then they go away?
I can make it very wide.
We got to go back and pick them up, right? You dig them back up?
No,
And if
I
we
can-
dig
I can
them,
get rid
we
of
go
them.
dig them up. Don't that doesn't?
Minefield.
Yeah, basically it's a minefield. Yeah, you know what happens to old mines that they put out in
I can-
World War
I
One
can
and
get rid of
Two
them.
is blowing up the village nowadays.
I can get rid of them.
Little kids losing
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah, they walk.
How do you get rid of them
field.
all in one swell foop?
I can't get rid of them all, but if I know where they are, I can deactivate them.
This sounds very scary. We would have to make sure we know where we're putting these things, and everybody in the villages have to
Why
know.
don't you put them on a coin and give one
Fine.
to the villagers?
Is there a way to put them in one area, maybe,
Yeah.
so
I
we
can
know
even-
kind of where they
I
are?
can even put it in an object that you can throw.
This is very confusing to me. Okay, but all I want you to know is how we can do this. So let us try first. We go to the other village.
Okay.
You guys go to,
It's okay.
and then we set that up when we come back.
Okay, I could just
And we
put them
use
on
that as a
points.
defense of one part
Okay.
of the city, and
Yes.
maybe concentrate our people at the others.
Okay.
But we'll put people up there to feign that, and try to get them to come into it.
I've already used. Okay, well, we can do something like that. That's fine.
Listen to you, like you're some master martial
Well, I'm gonna
player.
go start it then. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna scratch.
Oh, let's see.
I'm gonna
Oh,
scratch.
that's a good idea. Zahundra finally got something. Finally, this is character useful.
My God!
Bait
It's almost
them
like
to
you
come
know
to
what
that
they- you try
area.
touching me,
We
you
can put a
touch
baby. We can put like little fat Jiminy guy out there, and he can be the bait.
I'm gonna
Bait them in, right?
No, not me.
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
The old bait and switch.
Yeah, I was talking about the people.
No switch, just bait.
Yeah.
Bait and blow. Blow them up.
Definitely put 10 lightning bolts in place.
All right, so this is even more exciting, out the bounds of general AD&D adventure. So you're going to go with little roly poly,
Yeah.
and you're going to go and you're going to poison their food
Yeah.
source.
That's right.
Is there anyone in the village who's been to the Borowski's camp?
Vorostikov?
Yeah, I'm assuming you have, because you're his son.
I have to go to.
No, but you can give me a layout of what they.
I have not been there in so long. but it's
Do they
not a
have a
very
mess hall?
complicated. Not very complicated. What?
Do you have a mess hall? Where all
There
the
is a big
warriors eat?
hall where I understand that Gregor has taken over.
Do the
I
warriors
believe you
eat
can
there?
tell what is hit. Yeah, I believe they are all. That's where they meet, and that's where they do their
Okay.
thing. So I think you would know.
Poison their beer or their.
Sure,
Yeah,
whatever it is, their water. For
Yeah,
goodness sake,
their
just
water.
their water. I mean, sure, they're drinking ciders and
poison
whatever,
them.
but it'd be how much poison you have?
A whole jar of cyanide. Even the smallest amount of cyanide would kill someone.
Don't know what cyanide is. Sounds devilish.
If you
It's
if
We'll
you drink a
kill
drop,
them.
it'd probably kill you.
A drop?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna die.
Cyanide actually kills you.
Okay,
if
you
drink
know,
even
you
a fair
got-
amount.
And you only have to take this and pour in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pour into several things.
Yeah. Pour it into.
Pour
several
into
things.
water, ciders.
yeah. They'll start foaming at the mouth.
Does cyanide have a smell to it?
Nope.
No.
If they're okay.
Nope.
I
No
was gonna
smell.
say if they're werewolves, they could probably
Nope.
smell.
Cyanide
Then-
is.
I
And-
believe you actually
Oh,
out,
you know
out
what?
of game. I believe there is a smell. Remember, you want to look it up. I believe it
I
has
think
the
it might have.
smell.
I think you mentioned
Yeah,
peanuts or whatever.
it has a smell of like a nut.
Yeah, because it was from the nut guy.
But-
oh, no.
But if it's in food, who's gonna
Right.
notice?
Well, I was saying.
This water
put it-
smells like nuts.
yeah, you don't want to put it in water to make some water smell
If
like
you put
nuts.
it in beer, it should be fine.
Beer should be
Way.
good.
Yeah.
Depends how
Cider.
big, well, it depends how big their water supply is too, because I mean,
Okay.
does it reek of nuts
So-
or does it just have the scent?
So
of
this
nuts, you know?
cyanide probably
People tell
does
you.
have the scent,
Bitter
but
almond smell,
there are
like
a
a
mix of
almond.
cyanide. Some has no scent. Some has a scent like an almond.
Yeah, so it's like an almond.
Like a nut. So yeah.
So you want to put it in something that will
Yes.
disguise it, just to play it safe.
Yes.
Because if you put it in water, water would have been the best thing. Everybody drink water, but if they drink the water and they smell it funny, they will throw it out.
Well, I'm assuming the warriors would probably drink the best stuff. So like the cider or like the
I
meat.
know what they do. Yeah, they eat food if you can get in food. But how long is your invisibility last?
24 hours.
Oh, you got enough
Yeah.
time.
And it's also going to say, I got a potion of invisibility here.
Oh, so someone else can go
You're gonna
in.
have to go ahead and give me that.
No.
Hey, give me that.
Why don't you give it to the villager that can use it? Who comes with
No,
it?
What villager?
No, we're going to
They're
go by
not-
ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a two-man
Okay.
mission.
You can have.
mission.
I can. He says I can send someone.
Oh,
I will
yeah,
send
that'd be good.
if I can find somebody brave enough. And he's looking around the rooms. Anybody
give
going
it
to
to Jiminy.
volunteer?
That's right. That's right. Go ahead and give me that potion.
I'm gonna use
And
my.
one man stands
Okay.
up decidedly,
Oh.
without hesitation. He says, "I will do this for my village." And Igor says,
I was gonna use a spell to make them more courageous.
"He says Boris is going to go with you. Boris, we thank you, Boris." He says, "I welcome the opportunity,
That's right.
even if I cannot go in. Maybe I can go invisible."
No, I already got the potion. Sorry.
Did you give it to him?
I did.
Sorry.
If anything, you
There's
can
only one invisibility
stay
potion.
in the outskirts of the forest, and we can meet back up to you once you're done.
Hey,
He says, "I will go bravely in. I do not
There you
care.
go. There you go.
I hope
The other thing
I
is-
cherish the
Yeah.
You
chance.
have to disguise your sense.
Oh, there I get
I
it.
cherish the chance."
Yeah, we can. Is there anything we can do to hide our scent,
You just
like our smell?
put shit. Put something
I mean,
on
we
you.
can cover ourselves with like, you know what? They probably already smell like sweat and stuff to begin with.
He says, "We have nothing like that. We have nothing's like that."
And it's going to give you his powder silver that's in the vial. That he has in a vial.
Cover ourselves in
No,
silver.
you can
No,
pour it in
into
something.
a drink. I think
Oh.
They're
cyanide.
werewolves.
We believe.
Mikhail is going to say,
Allegedly.
you have powdered silver?"
Yeah,
Oh, Jacob's watching.
in a
Okay.
vial.
Hi, Jacob. Oh, my camera's off.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, every hour.
Every hour. I want to wave to Jacob.
Unless if there's something else we could do.
Unless
at
it's
the
Brenda.
time.
I know, but go ahead. Let's keep going. What time is it?
7:52.
Oh, we've got 10 minutes, so go ahead and put another battery on.
Unless if there's something else we could do.
Okay,
with the powder
so
silver.
it's up to you. I'll leave it to
Do
you.
I give you the rod of reversal?
No, I'll give it to you just in case.
Yeah.
So write down powdered silver in a vial.
I have some ideas.
Oh, it says
about
built-in
escape
memory
against
full as
icy.
well.
Oh my God. Okay, so
Maybe we.
Maybe
go
we
ahead
take
and
the break.
well, go ahead. I think we can. Is it full? It won't record.
Yeah, built-in memory full.
Okay. Let me just delete one
I
file
mean, it's
very
po-
quickly. Is it on there? We'll just keep going here, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
We always have these technical problems, and
It happens.
And it's gonna give W the hairpin that he has that has a spider on it. W's gonna wear the hairpin with the spider on it.
Wait, the armor that the warrior
So when this
has.
happens, Mike,
Disguise.
just so you know,
Ah!
all you have to do is you have to
Give the
delete
one
of
random guy the
things that
disguise.
say-
No, if you
So
wear
just
it,
one of
you
these
probably
is
pick
all
up
we
the
have to
scent
do
of the
is
guy
all
wearing it.
That's
Yeah.
press this
true.
trash can.
Oh, that's not even today.
And that'll delete. Yeah, I didn't do anything
Oh,
to
he
these
has
cameras.
a
I'm sorry, I was lazy.
Share.
You know what it is? I was playing Red Dead Redemption,
Ah.
and just totally, too many video games.
Video games corrupt the
Oh my
mind
God,
and the
am I
soul.
so hooked on that thing? It's not even funny. And I hit everything on my horse. I hit everything, and one time I jumped on a wagon. I stole a guy's wagon, and I even had to. So you can turn it back on me. So I got this guy's wagon, and I got on it, and I started going, and I ran the wagon right into the. There was a bridge, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I can't go get a bridge." And I ran right into the one side of the bridge, and one of the horses went, and it died. It was like, son of a bitch.
That's hilarious.
I can't tell you how many times I get up, somebody shoots me, I try to get on my horse, and the horse goes, and it kicks me
Oh yeah, the
off,
horse freaks out when
and
he
then it
gets
fucking
shot.
throws me into a tree.
Yeah, the horse.
And then you see the red
Animals
come
are the
up.
worst. If you go up to like a
Ugh.
tiger, a coyote, a wolf, and they
Oh,
get
yeah.
close enough, your
Dude.
horse is ditching you.
Dude, I was out in the middle of like running around. I was like chasing a pig or something like that. All of a sudden, and this cougar's on me, and it's like, and I'm like, oh, B, and it's dead. You're dead.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. I didn't even see it. I was like, what the fuck?
Someone did an experiment in that game recently to see how realistic it is in the bodies. They actually decay over time.
Oh, do they?
Is
Yeah,
that right? I know
yeah.
that. I know if you hang.
That's
I
great.
know if you hang a
someone
game
killed
on the horse.
Yeah, they just killed a person
It died-
and they
it
sat there
rots.
and did a time lapse of the
Oh,
body,
really?
Of the body, yeah. It starts to turn like brown and gray.
Oh, that's
There
pretty
was some. There was some gal. I mean,
cool. Wait, did you go underneath the horse to check to see the ball side?
I did. I saw the balls. Yeah, one time I was riding away, saw the balls. My horse got big balls. Oh my God, I can't stop looking at them. Okay, anyway, we'll talk about that more later because I got so many stories. Oh my God, it drives me nuts. They piss me off in this game. They piss me off. I went all over the place finding like little gold nuggets for $25, and then so I found like 4 or 5 and money and jewelry. I went into this one house. I killed this black guy and his son. You know, I mean, they're on a plantation. I killed everybody. I killed everybody.
Admit that!
I killed everybody. It's just a game. And I grabbed the
Yes,
stuff. I grabbed the stuff, and then I went outside and I went into town. I'm gonna go in and take a shower or something and take a bath. And some guy comes up to me and he starts yelling at me, "Ree, ree, ree, ree," and I'm like, "Go away!" And he gets out his gun. He starts shooting me. What the fuck? So I take my gun to shoot him, and he kills me. So I wake up $150 later. That's everything I did today. All the money I made that day. I just said, fuck it. I threw the thing. I was like, fuck it. And I quit. Because that's not fair. I walked into town and some guy decides to pick a fight with me. I wanted to take a bath. It is not a fair game. I don't think it's fair at all. And then and then I'll look at my horse and I had some hides on it. They're gone. What happened to the hides?
Oh, people can steal it.
They don't tell you this. All right. So, okay, let's get back to our plans. So you and the Jiminy are going to go, and you got it poison, you got it silver,
Invisibility,
and you're invisible.
and-
All right. And you got Boris
I have
with
some
you.
ways to get
Remember
around the wall.
Boris.
Okay.
And Boris.
All right. I'll pick out a Boris.
Get the hell out of here.
Let's
I'm
see.
gonna request the armor.
The guy with the fez in the hand.
Here's a guy.
I want the clothes that the guy we killed wore, so I can try to
Mask his scent.
mask my scent with the guy's
Oh, that's
dirty
smart.
clothes.
That's smart.
Well,
Smart.
you can't wear armor.
Not the armor, it's just the clothes he wore underneath the armor.
All right, I guess that means
Jiminy Carlyle's gonna shave his head off and sort of sprinkle it all over
he's going to shave his head off.
his hair.
Okay. I was going to say, that's great. I'm glad because you just eliminated him for me. Okay, so you're going to shave your hair? You had a lot of hair?
No, that guy's hair.
Whose hair?
The
The
dead
Viking or
guys
whatever.
that end
That
killed.
guy.
He's gonna sprinkle it all over him.
I smell like him.
You're gonna shave his hair and put it all over you?
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting, but okay.
He's gonna rub
okay,
it all
good
over.
luck.
Yeah.
All right,
keep a little
so
bit in his
it's
bag.
you guys in. I usually have a
Don't
real...
sit down, dude, when we get to the town.
Boris might be one of these guys that clings on for a while, so I better make sure I have a goofy-looking guy join you. All right, so here's our stealth group, the strike team,
Yeah, let's try.
the Pale.
We take the fight to the enemy.
It couldn't be more goofy
Oh my-
looking.
I just
Yeah.
realized how tiny Jiminy
Yeah.
Carlyle
Well, that's
is.
Wee Johnson. I'm gonna have to try to find something that's even smaller because Wee Johnson should be. Well, Wee Johnson's about the same size.
Get like a gnome figure.
Yeah. All right. So the rest of you, he says, will go with me.
Okay.
We can go to Kirinova, and return even before these people come back. Hopefully, you get there very quickly, and you can come back, and you will have killed them.
Isn't Kisanova destroyed? Wasn't it?
Yeah, they were going to attack Kisanova first.
Well, Kirinova is our nearest neighbors. Why do you say is destroyed? It is not destroyed.
Because no mentions that they're going to attack Kisanova.
The border
Fair
promise.
enough.
They attack Torgoth too.
Oh,
They
okay.
attack us all.
They're not destroyed. They've just been
Okay.
attacked.
Yeah.
What
I did
we need to
mention.
do is we need to band
Band
together and finally raise up against him. So, all right.
And the person to do the great speech that bands them together
Jiminy
is the
Carlyle.
man,
Of
the
God.
myth, the legend.
Jiminy Carlyle.
I'm gonna flex. I'm gonna say I'm gonna teach him the word of God and the Church of Mankind.
Who is it you're inspiring?
The people.
The other
Oh, once we get
We're
there.
gonna all
Oh, yeah.
fall through the
Sorry.
Church of Mankind.
I was ready for a big speech here, ready to
No, no,
shit
no,
my
this-
pants
this-
because
no,
you
this-
got
come
me
on,
ready to go now.
Wait,
And
no,
no
the
need
goal
for
to speak
sleep or
time.
No, we
anything.
have two groups setting off on a journey.
No. Okay. So
We need a
even
speech to
though
set us off.
They need a
Come on.
speech too.
okay, even though we may separate, our cause remains the same.
There's a
Yeah.
hush over
For
the
the
crowd.
freedom and the safety of Torgov,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will leave
Huzzah!
in the
Huzzah.
hopes of bringing help and aid and to hinder our enemies in our most darkest moments. But fear not, for the Church of Mankind, for the freedom of every man, woman, and child here, we shall save this town, and we shall save this village, and not only this village, but this land, from the tyranny.
These guys are all just like this.
Of
They're ready to
Gregor.
bust out. They're like,
Hurrah!
Ah!
I'm gonna cast courage. I'm gonna do inspiration.
Mikhail's
Divine inspiration.
going to stand in front of them and you and say, hold on, and they're all going to quiet down. He goes, keep going, it's good, keep going. Next round, round two.
The round 2 comes when we come back. It's like a hero moment.
Oh, damn.
Like right before the
He says,
battle.
oh, damn, that sounds right. Go ahead, everybody, yell again. Yeah, yes, we were winning.
He's taking his shirt off.
Yeah. And all the men are going, wow, that's a sexy guy. We like to hear him. You're going to bring back lots of the ladies, that's for sure. Okay. All right. So Mikhail says to you, he says, Randolph Pale, you and Jiminy, are you going to go tonight immediately?
We're gonna go first light in the morning.
That's right. Right.
Okay.
The butt cracking
Well, it's like, hold on.
What time is
It's,
it?
remember,
butt
it's,
cracking down?
yeah, it's like, it's already like 3.
All right,
Oh,
we're
we're gone. We're
for
gone. See you
now.
back.
Just going to go?
Yeah, we're gone. Bye.
Okay. Go and be successful.
Yeah, that's
Be
right.
very, very quiet.
Wait, but we should let the guy who's coming with us, if he has like.
Boris.
Yeah, Boris. I'm gonna tell Boris if you need anything to like maybe speak to your wife or.
Yeah.
No, ready to go
Let's go.
now.
Yeah,
He says, I am ready to go. Mikhail
Yeah.
says, I give you my old sword.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize it's useless. Here you go. I'm ready to go with you.
Wait, do you have an extra? Do we have an extra sword?
I have a
He gave it
mace.
away already. He gave
No,
it
do
away.
you have like a weapon?
And gave his.
I have a mace that does 1d8 plus 3.
Alright, can we give the mace?
I'll take mace, he says to
Yeah.
you. I will gladly take mace.
Give him the
I'm
mace.
gonna give him the mace.
All right.
All my repertoire
Boris is
of
holding
weapons
it.
is gone.
This is a nice weapon. I have never
Yeah.
held anything like this in my life. Hey, before you slip him the invisibility, I want to whack one. I want to whack the shit out of him with this.
Sure, maybe. We
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
Maybe I
Jimmy
practice
Carlyle
on
one of my
Jiminy.
silver daggers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Rimini, stand still for a second. Let me take a good whack at you. Let me take a good whack at
En's
you.
gonna give Jiminy the sword that.
I need
fits first.
Jiminy. I need a practice. He says, you stand there. You take it. You show me how tough you are. I'll hit you in the
I'll
belly.
kill you. I'll fuck you up. I'll destroy you.
I'll hit you in the belly. You won't feel a
Jiminy
thing.
Carlyle's gonna start jumping back and forth.
You wanna fight? You wanna fight?
Legit, this is like a small suicide.
Oh,
This is
no.
not a game. This is like a small suicide squad.
I'm gonna do this for your character, Michael.
All
I'm
right.
gonna take off my
1d8 plus
boots,
3,
and I'm gonna give him my boots of minor teleportation.
and then you get a plus 2 to hit.
I'm gonna take it.
I'm gonna say give it back once
I'm
you
gonna give him my boots.
give it once I come back.
I'm gonna
What are
give
your
him my
boots like?
The boots themselves teleport, but not the person.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him.
By the way,
Tell
as
my
you're putting
boots
those
when he
his
comes back.
boots on, roll a 20.
Oh god, he is kind of disgusting. Doesn't he? 19.
So as you're looking inside the boot, you're going to put it on. You can see like white, flaky, stuff like kind of trickling down as you've taken the boot and you've turned it.
Oh,
I'm
it's paleness.
gonna ask Mickey L.
It's paleness, yeah.
I'm gonna
It's-
ask Mickey
it's-
L. Do you have any other pairs of boots?
Mikael looks. He goes, "That don't smell too ripe.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Not good.
Do you have any other boots?
Make you transport without having to use the shoes.
Does someone else have boots
Ooh,
for me?
makes everybody run away 20 feet.
Can I have another boot?
You just hold up boots.
Can I have another
Everybody else, I think, is more effective than
Can
you
I-
going
can
20
I-
as
can
everybody
I-
else goes
pair?
back.
Can I have another pair of boots?
Yeah, sure. We have
you.
the boots. What are you going to do with these?
I'm gonna put them in my backpack. I'll give it back to
Oh, you're
him.
going to keep them?
Yeah, I gotta give it back to him once he's
Oh,
done.
okay. Well, he's still here. You can give them back to
I'm
him.
gonna give him back his boots.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, give me back my boots once I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Is there any?
This is just to help you in your suicide
Is there any
mission.
ravens in this world, in this area?
I imagine probably. It's probably a raven. I can.
I rolled a 1.
Well, what do you know?
There's
Yeah.
one.
There's one.
Good luck.
There's one
And-
raven
and
in all
still
this
has-
land.
And still has the raven feather, so he was gonna see if they would help.
Caca.
Okay, that's it. I think we're good. So Mikhail says, we only have 3 days to go, so we will go ahead and rest for night.
Okay.
Do you all, how much rest you need?
Oh,
8 hours.
8 hours.
Holy moly, we're not leaving here till noon tomorrow. What the hell? What's wrong with you guys? All right, that's okay if that's what you think you need.
Just
But
this is a precaution. I just need a rest. You saw me casting all those magic spells everywhere. It's very
it's
great.
reload.
Yeah, it's real.
I see. I thought maybe it was for
No.
making sure you were happy.
No,
Okay,
I'm always
sure.
happy.
Oh dear! Wow! Ooh, name you Randy. Okay, sure. So that's where we go. We go ahead and we sleep, and a pretty boy gets make sure you have time to do your hair.
Yeah,
Right?
We're gonna
yeah.
recast
Okay,
the tower.
sounds good.
I already
Okay,
cast it.
so I think we'll
Okay.
break for our mid session for our dessert, and we'll come back in about 10 minutes. What time is it?
8:06.
8:06. So we'll come back at
Like 8:20.
16.
about 8:16, 8:20. We'll say 8:20. All right. Sounds like we have good plan. Get lots of people murdered. Never divide the group. All right, we have returned.
Yes, we have.
There's the music.
Kind of.
Ding, 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 ding. All right.
We're 1 minus right now.
What's 1 minus?
We're -1. I mean, maybe because you're not in the camera.
Oh, he's not on the camera. Okay.
You're checking out the street.
Call high or low.
5.
Okay, I was looking at Sarah. Okay, so we're going to start with your group.
Yay!
Yes.
Lame.
We have slept for 8 hours.
Sucks. Doesn't have GDK.
Go back to Suicide Squad. Let's go.
You know, technically,
Yeah,
it
we're
makes
the
more
honor
sense.
group,
It
come
makes more
on.
sense to start with them since we'll be
Suicide
sleeping for 8
Squad.
hours.
All right, the Suicide Squad.
Jiminy Carlyle, but you ain't.
Technically, it
Yeah,
makes more
we'll have to wait on these three. Oh boy, oh boy, oh
The
boy.
Suicide Squad.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so you guys take your nap so you can restore all of your
Yes.
Yay!
health. So
gonna
you
scratch
start
it.
out. You're with Mikhail, and we have Edward.
Yep.
Lemonade.
We have N,
Your bottom's so nice, sweet.
and we have W, and the cat. So let's make sure we don't. So at first, Mikhail leads you, and he kind of leads you on what's like a path. It's an obvious path.
Okay.
And so, by the way, he wants to make sure everybody, if you got whatever food or anything.
Oh,
if
yeah.
there's anything you need. Did W need anything? We gave you his furs.
He
We
got
gave you
furs.
snowshoes and stuff like that. Okay, so you're all set for the cold weather. He wants to make sure he gives you gloves, and he also gives you. He says you got to protect the pretty face.
Oh.
So you got the. So he gives you like a scarf.
Oh, hell yeah.
Says you need to put that on to protect the pretty face and maybe
and,
poke some holes in it so you can see.
and gave W the hairpin he had that had a spider and a red
Oh, okay. The
So-
red stone.
yeah.
Yeah. Says he ties it around you.
Yeah.
Says during day, not problems at night. You're going to need this.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So and he hands each of you a torch,
Okay.
and he says, "I have flint, Do you have a way to make fire? You're like big fire buddy,
Yeah,
right?
I can make fire.
Yeah, fuck the flint. He throws it away.
I'm
No
gonna-
worries.
I'm gonna give W a potion of greater healing.
Oh, W's like, thank you, man.
Yeah, just make sure to use it when
Gonna
I'm
give
on the
you a
floor.
hug.
I'm just gonna stare. And that's it.
What did you do to him?
He gave him a hug.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like a fucking e-boy.
Kind of.
Well, he's the e-boy fuckboy.
Oh my gosh, let's just all hug each other with our shirts off.
All right. Not go anywhere that's going to get us fired here, folks. Getting out of control. All right. So Mikhail says, he takes good strides. He says, at first, semi-path. So you guys are following sort of a semi-path, and then eventually the woods sort of closes around you. And he says, going from now is rough. Will be very difficult, but not too many people making this trek at this time of year. It's very, very cold.
Are we gonna
So-
encounter any of the wolves on our way over?
Well, I'm going to roll and see. So it's about 4 o'clock, and okay. So it's nothing. Everything seems to be going pretty well. It's so far it's pretty easy. The weather is actually kind of clear and still. It's still quite cold, but it's calm. And it's a lot of white. You can see as you're going over sort of hills. You'll go down and then you'll go back up. So there's pines all around you. There's trees. Again, all the trees are covered with snow. Probably as bright as you've seen it, but it's still kind of a grayish mist all over the place. It's not like bright daylight or anything like that. So the first night, you're fine. So.
Yeah.
You breaks down after dark. He kind of tries to keep going a little bit, lights some torches, and says, "We need to make up for lost time. Sleeping late, the lazy boys."
Yep.
So he pushes you a little further, but eventually he says, "We make circle.
Okay.
Here's how we make circle." So he shows you. You sort of dig out some space about
It's
10
like the
feet
salt
around.
circles I make.
Yeah.
That's what W's gonna say.
What are the salt circles?
We keep out the spirits.
It's
So-
good for spirits.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes,
It's easy to
yes.
protect. Keep out the
Yes.
badlings. Yeah,
Yes.
the little wiry men's and all kinds of things
Yes.
here.
I'm gonna call.
There's these things that float. They come
I'm gonna
after
say,
you.
Since we're gonna go to sleep for the night, I'm gonna cast Call Guardian of Faith.
Oh yeah, you and your shield and
Yeah.
your thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody. So you clear the ground. He says, take your sword and melt the ground to melt the snow.
Do it.
So you can melt around an area.
You know what the one thing that confuses me about the sword and shield? The shield. What does the shield do?
It's a guardian. He
That's a
guards.
good question. What does it do? Yeah,
I think it's
just looks awesome.
I think
Looks
so.
cool.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
cool.
It's
not
like
quite
the
sure
Pokemon.
either.
It's like the Pokemon.
I'm the shield.
The
Come
shield
at
that
me.
does nothing.
I'm not
Come at
quite
me.
sure either.
I'm the shield that
Aegis
does
Slash.
nothing. Yeah, I'm the
What?
shield
The
that does.
Aegis Slash. It's the Pokemon.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So that night, you're able to actually all pretty much sleep.
Yeah.
So he rouses when you wake up, and you wake up early. It's just crack of dawn. You can see Mikhail is already up. He's got everything packed. He's like putting out the
How do you do
fire.
that without an alarm clock?
These people,
Body.
they don't live like you and me with TV, internet, video games, and all that crap.
Because they're not bound by a phone alarm. They can get up. Because we don't need to set an alarm for our body.
They're
Natural body.
robust.
When I was
they
a
know.
kid, I used to be able to wake up exactly at like 5:30 every morning for school.
Boy, that was a long time ago, huh?
Now I sleep in.
Now
Yeah.
it's still
Now that's when you go to bed.
Now it's 20 alarms.
All right, so you guys get to sleep, but that night, as you're sitting around, he tells you, he says, "Have you all been here when the snows are bad and wind's bad? How long you been here?" He's talking to you through the night at the campfire.
Like 3-4 days, I think, so far.
Yes.
Okay, so you explain kind of how you came. He's like, "There must be a reason you came. You must be
We
here
don't
to
know why
help
the
us."
wolves dragged us.
Maybe
in.
the wolves want us to do something for them.
I think it's very strange. W comes to help his brother N. That's something's going on there. It's a brotherly love, brotherly
Okay.
bond.
Yeah.
Huh?
Can't bullcrap, man.
You're not there. You're with the
I know.
Death Squad.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
W says,
you
I
you
was separated from my brother.
you love your brother.
Yeah.
What does N say?
And it's like, oh god.
Ah, then you're a
And
man of.
chose to
I'm gonna
So,
say,
Mikhail
W,
says,
you're
you're-
a great man.
Yeah, he says, "Man, you are a man who wants the best of things.
Yeah.
You like the good in
Yes.
people."
I'm gonna say W.
He's like the oil to my vinegar.
Why is that? What did he do to you? Make you so
Do you
unhappy?
see how he is as a person?
I'm gonna say, W, you are like the best person for the Church of Mankind.
He's very loving.
I'm
man.
sure.
Uh,
I'm
He is
sure,
loving.
W.
we have a couple of those very loving men. They stay together mostly.
And
Not women's not so interested in them, but
and
you
cares
know what I'm
about
saying.
his brother.
They
but-
just like the finer things in life, like the cider and
Yeah.
you know, and
I'm gonna tell.
bananas
We
and
chose
things like
different
that. you know.
paths.
I'm gonna tell W. You know, if you join the Church of Mankind, you can feel closer to your brother. Both.
Has he
people
joined
say-
the Church of Mankind?
No,
No, W
no,
has
W
his own
hasn't.
covenant.
I'm trying to get him to join.
It's not been
Oh.
determined yet.
I have.
but-
I don't
So
know that.
Mikhail is listening to you.
I didn't know that.
Tell me more about your. So Mikhail, you kind of tell him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him about it. I'm gonna tell him about how it's like a way of living. Everyone tries to seek betterment in themselves.
Says,
through
I think I am
physical,
too ugly.
Philosophy. No,
No, I
you can
cannot make
always
it.
better
You
yourself.
cannot attain such highness.
No.
You have
okay.
high marks.
So
not
that-
so well.
Mo-
I have
okay.
a muddy past. My dad, he's a bad guy.
People have called me egotistical, even among my own priesthood order.
No kidding.
The goal of the church at the end of the day is just for you to better yourself. They want to see you succeed as a person and become better than you are.
Yeah, no money involved.
No money involved. We teach each
No
other
blood?
philosophy. We teach each other education.
Do
In
I
my
have to give
We teach
covenant,
each
we have
other
blood.
strength. I don't do that. You don't do blood. You don't cut people. Make
I don't
blood.
think I like blood.
Yeah.
I thought that it was bad. Yeah.
Now,
You have to give blood?
He doesn't need to join my
And-
church anymore.
And see, I chose religion. He chose weird, dark themes. I don't know.
Says W, you don't seem like that kind of guy.
I'm gonna ask him. We read all sorts of things like Shamlet and
Oh,
the
what's
Raven.
that? So what is Shamlet?
Oh, it's a play by the great person called William Shakespeare.
Oh, it sounds very Jewish.
Yes,
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe
Yes.
Shakespeare.
I don't remember.
We have
read it.
Russian Jews.
Roddy
Yeah,
definitely
he
read it.
probably read it too.
You know, we read
Right.
all sorts of philosophy, read books for education and everything. We just want
Oh,
people to be better than they are because, you know, at the end of the day, wherever point you're in your life.
If I instead of killing 3 men, I kill 5, I'm better.
yeah,
Oh, that's
then you
interesting. I
train
like
to get better
that.
and better. We also train him physical. We're very physical. I must flex to show him.
Oh my goodness.
17 strength.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna flex
goodness.
it.
What is W?
Oh, he's very impressed. Oh, wow. Wow, how you get such big muscles?
Because I joined the church and worked out.
How you work out so much? You get such big muscles.
I'm gonna chop a tree.
Those are big. Those are not like big. Those are
You
big.
work out. Don't you lift, bro?
No, I have to.
I'll
fight.
teach you how to
I have
lift.
to try to find
I'll
food.
teach you how to lift,
You're
bro.
living the easy life. Got a spoon. You just take out spoon and food.
No, I mean,
Nothing to
why
it.
don't you start a
Shit
church?
for food, but still.
start a church. A mankind here. I
I
can
had not
see if
enough people.
I can see
don't
if I
have
can get a
enough
priest
people.
out here.
I got to try to keep them alive.
I can see about bringing
Can't
a
waste
priest
time
out
doing
here.
push-ups.
But it helps.
The
at the
beach
end of
is
the
that
day,
way. We
no,
got no
God.
beach.
At the end of the day, the priesthood just seeks to make people better than themselves.
Well, perhaps maybe I look into a little. Yeah, the beach.
Yeah, I'll give you-
you just stand during battles
I'll give
and
you a copy
flex
of the
like to
Bible.
scare you werewolves. To scare you.
I mean, if you saw what I did, you know I did more than just flex.
Oh man, what happens when you get excited?
Oh, you don't want to know what happens.
Not
I
out
said-
here. That's for
I had
sure.
I had an enhancement recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
No, it was by God.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're kind of in the dark. You're in the shadow.
So-
perfectly making a shadow.
So W, you're into blood.
Yeah.
That sounds
There you go.
weird.
We communicate
You're
with
still
the
kinda in the
spirits through our blood.
That's
My cult and I are like a family.
Wow.
Oh man, I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
This sounds scary.
you're gonna see me whisper to yourself, don't follow the cult. Cults are bad.
Is that how you do things with what?
Make you drink Kool-Aid.
Then you don't wake up. What? Is that how you're able to do things with your hands?
I get my power through spirits and through my arcane focus, which is this red crystal.
You have crystal?
Yeah, it's a red crystal. That's his arcane focus.
Where do you keep that?
Is it
He
like an
keeps
egg?
it
In
in
your
his
pocket?
pants.
Keep it in your pants.
Yeah.
It's a piercing. Where do you think it's pierced?
Where do you feel it's hard?
I just thought you were happy to see me. What does in the crystal? Is it a
It's
sin?
just it has like
Is
power
it worth
imbued
money?
into it. No,
So is that how you focus?
that's how I get my power.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting. If I take that from you, are you powerless?
No,
Oh.
it's just like where
Symbolic.
It's a symbolic.
It's like
of
a
my
concentration.
We should have sent you with the pale guy. You should have gone with the pale guy.
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the suicide. Well, then it would not have been so suicide. Yeah. Well, very interesting. We have lots of time here
Yeah.
in these lands to sit and look at the snow.
You can communicate with the spirits too.
How?
He's gonna pull out some candles. He's gonna light
Ouija
them
board.
and
Yeah.
light some incense.
Get
and
me
he's
an
just,
F-reader
he's
going.
I
just
gotta
gonna.
make him smoke something now.
No. You guys put gillyweed in his thing, but he doesn't have gillyweed.
I sneaked in gillyweed into her inventory thing when she was making it. She now has gillyweed. A pound
Isn't that how you breathe underwater or whatever it is? That's very useless here.
He has candles, so he's gonna light some and some incense, and he's gonna say, "This is how we. This is how I gained some spiritual."
This is
power."
very nice, but very
Yeah.
kooky.
Yeah,
Now what?
we're kind of a kooky bunch.
I can make a bomb with incense.
A balm?
Yeah.
Would that make you
Bomb.
smell? A bomb.
No,
A bomb.
bomb.
Oh, bomb. You and your
Kaboom.
bombs, that scare you. You're like crazy.
Yeah. I'm extreme at everything I do.
So now what do we do? He's sitting around the candles. What do
you
we
just
do?
sit there, you close your eyes, and you become one with nature.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
That's
No.
what we do? I'm one with nature. This is all like, I've got this all my
Okay.
whole life.
I would say this is
Like
what
this
I
crap,
do.
this snow, I haven't seen in my whole
W's
life.
gonna
Hey,
use.
can you do me a favor and bring out the sun?
Oh, W's gonna cast light.
Oh, does he have light?
Yeah, it gets a light spell.
He clearly wants.
So you're gonna make
What's
the
the
whole
light?
area glow with light?
What's the light spell
It's in
exactly?
the.
Let me look.
Well,
He's
Are
like
you gonna-
standing up, looking around. He's like, "Why the hell? How long can you make this go?"
He needs to look at the spell for me.
You touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimensions. Until the spell ends, the object sheds a bright light in a 20 feet radius, and dim light for an additional 20.
How long?
1 hour.
Yeah.
So what are you going to pick to be the object?
He's going to.
There's a bunch of wood
Pick your
around, and
pick.
that's about it. And snow.
He's gonna touch
Are
his.
you gonna
He's
pick-
gonna touch his.
Oh, you his member?
He's gonna touch his hairpin.
His hairpin?
Oh
Yeah,
my,
it's gonna
wouldn't that
light up.
blind you?
No, no.
It's
He has
on
a
his
super
hair.
bright light.
He's
for-
looking at you. He says, "That's some trick. I don't see nothing from you, but
You're gonna see a holy aura spread in the area. The stronger I am, the bigger and the like. The
This looks
happier
like
the aura.
looks like Witch Wars.
Now.
You
now,
try to beat that. This light is
W
amazing.
Is gonna use his special witch skill that he gets at level 1 called Quickening. He's gonna see through the ethereal plane within 60 feet and gain insight on the emotional energy.
Of what?
I'm gonna cast.
Anything in the ethereal plane.
I'm gonna cast the spell
How are we
magic.
gonna figure out what that is? Hold on a
It's
second.
just emotional energy.
Oh, okay. And what
How
does
does
it?
it feel?
Who's it take him?
Within
Him?
60 feet radius.
Everybody's gonna feel
Yeah.
this.
No, he's gonna know what their emotions are.
Okay, so everybody is.
I'm very
Uh,
egotistical.
So
Great.
N is like pissed.
Yeah.
The more you do, the madder he's
N's
getting.
pissed.
And it's like this is witchcraft.
This goes against
this
my
is
religion.
heathen. This is everything. And Edward's not happy. He's
Yeah.
like he's being stood up.
I'm
He's,
casting the spell
he's
magic.
like he's trying his best to
It's
kind of
not
like get
magic.
behind
Your
you.
hairpin, your light spell.
Oh, the lights.
He's
are
trying to
on.
get behind you a little bit.
I'm
He's kind of like
casting spell
Ann.
magic on it.
Ann was not happy.
I'm gonna cast the spell
And
magic on it.
Mikhail is like, okay, so you're winning Mikhail over, but he's still, you can tell he's like really like interested, but he's kind of leery at the same time.
He's gonna say, "I feel you're interested." in
yeah,
me."
yeah, I like it, all this doodads all around, but I don't understand what the doodads are for. Like the candles and the incense. What's the? It's
If you
more like a
live in
hippie, you know.
nature.
Like I feel like I'm at Woodstock. You know, I don't know what's going on. I feel like we need to get naked, but I don't want to. It's a bunch of dudes, sausage
Too
fest.
cold.
Yeah, well, you know, it's pretty warm around here, and you got it all lit up like a
That's
Christmas
true.
tree. So I like what's going on, but you know, hey,
You
we
know
can
what?
make funny.
W's gonna get naked. He's gonna start dancing.
Yeah, we could make funny pictures
Yeah.
on the ground. You want to
Yeah,
get naked?
dance.
You want to get naked?
Yeah.
I go there. Yeah, he said taking off his shirt.
The
Yeah,
one
I'm
thing I
feeling
know I
good.
can beat him in. I'm gonna get naked and I'm gonna say stand at attention, and you're gonna see my thing rise.
Well, you
And
better
my
roll
thing's
for it.
big.
Roll for it because you know you're all
Wait, I
around a
gotta
bunch
roll
of
to
dudes.
see how big my guy is.
So he's
18.
Mikhail's going to do
18.
19.
But mine's a full 9. Mine's big.
He's not that, but I got a 19.
W's 9 inches.
Well, how
What
did they
did you
get
roll?
an 18
Mikhail
and
is
a
4
19?
inches.
You didn't roll.
We didn't roll
20.
1d12. We
He's-
No,
roll
I'm rolling to see how big W
no
is.
1d8. We roll.
Oh, you want a
We
1d8?
roll 1d8 for dick size.
Oh.
1. It's a chubby
There you
one.
That's
go.
not accurate.
It's a
though.
chubby one.
No, that's how we rolled it.
For dick size?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Oh,
Well, it's dick size now.
It's a little cold, huh?
Huh?
it's a little cold.
You're
Yeah.
gonna see mine 9 inches
So,
at
well, we're
attention.
not. We're not up.
Grew 3 inches
Oh.
from
We
the
can't
stuff.
get up because it's too cold.
That's what they all say when they see
You know
mine.
what? You are a Randy bastard. You're looking at all of us, our naked butts, and you're like a salute.
No, I only see God in my
Very
eyes.
scared. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, up
You're
there,
gonna, they're gonna
as
look,
high as you
and
are.
they're gonna see reflection of me in the floor.
W is gonna make a comment to M saying, "You still got that chastity belt?"
Oh, what is En's gonna say?
Yeah. Not
He's gonna say
take his
yes?
clothes off. Yeah, he's not gonna take his clothes off.
Okay. All right. So, is there anything else you want to show, Mikhail? It's kind of disappointing with no
No
hard-ons.
He's got nothing else.
yeah, there's no hard on. So there's nothing else. We kind
I think I won.
of
in the
went
end.
to the end of the road.
I think I won in the end.
Oh, watch out!
I showed him my sword of justice.
You won in the end. Okay. So after some boyhood shenanigans, you guys are gonna fall asleep.
Oh yeah.
So it's night.
And I already rolled it. I'll roll it again. It's even lower. Nothing breaks it. He does, however, speak to you and he says, no. I'm not going to do that. Okay, we're good. The temperature is dropping, but your fire is going to keep you warm.
Okay.
Everybody's good. And your shield is up there and your sword. So how long does that last again?
8 hours.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right. So that's your first night. So we'll turn it over to the Suicide Squad.
Woo! The thing everyone wants to see.
And so I need a marching order.
So we didn't sleep the 8 hours.
No, you guys just started off.
So we're gonna take off of torches, and I'm gonna warn the people that the tower is gonna disappear. Whenever.
Say again? Oh, the
Yeah,
tower.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's gonna disappear after the day.
So
the tower is up.
if people are in it, do they disappear or it just
Nope.
disappears around them?
It disappears around
Do
and
they
they end up
fall?
on the floor. No, it doesn't end up on the floor.
Okay.
Any object that didn't originally belong to the tower also just goes on the floor.
So
Disappears on the
They don't
floor.
fall.
if I recall, the third floor is where the bedroom is.
Yeah.
They don't fall 3 stories.
Do they throw? That's my question. Do
Yeah.
they fall
No,
through
you appear
stories?
on the floor.
Okay.
You just appear on the ground when it goes away.
Yeah, you
All
appear
right.
around it.
All right.
On the ground.
Imagine sleeping and then it disappears
Yeah.
when you're asleep.
Fucking fall. Yeah. You
That's
break
how
your
you
neck.
die.
Right. All right. I need a marching order.
I guess I'm first.
Why would
No,
you
no,
be
the
first?
villager, because he knows.
Yeah, he would be first.
Yeah, he knows where to
the
go.
way.
Or I know the Woods Huntsman, the
Yeah.
ranger.
What's wrong with you
The
guys?
ranger.
Boris is the fucking guy. Why else did he come?
He
No,
came.
he came to help.
He came to help.
What is he gonna do?
But
You're the
I don't know. I'm just gonna stand
Ranger.
outside.
So he's going
Your
to say,
special skill is
you can follow tracks. Make sure we follow tracks, and they are going.
Okay.
If tracks like stop or go the wrong way, you can tell us. I can tell you we're going the right way. But I think
Jiminy's gonna
I am
get-
not hero. You are a
Jimmy's gonna
hero.
get on the ground. He's gonna
Okay.
smell on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, that'll...
Roll a 20.
15.
Okay. So you smell what smells and stinks like sweat and blood.
Yeah, perfect. Alright. He's gonna start.
So you can see
He's gonna do
lots
like
of
a
foot
cartoon,
tracks.
like a cartoon animal.
Everything is like
Scooby-Doo.
spread out, but and so you're kind of following. And sometimes these tracks go over each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes they separate, but you can tell
He's
that
gonna
these
lick
are
one of
going.
them.
I'm just gonna what?
He's gonna lick one of the tracks.
Roll a 20, with a minus 15.
16.
All right, one. So as you're licking the ground, a big
That's
glob,
bullshit.
big glob of dirt and snow gets on your tongue.
Perfect.
So it's like just like eating dirty snow.
Just as it first.
It's like got dirt in it, and it's got some twigs and stuff like that. It's-
Yeah, he likes it.
All right, so
Alright, we're gonna go
sure.
for a
We're gonna keep
piece
following.
Are we gonna like stop at a piece of pizza?
So as you're doing that, Boris looks at you and he says, "That's good.
Yeah, he is.
That's really good.
He is really good.
I've never seen man get down and eat
I have
footsteps.
never seen that too. I'm pretty amazed.
Jesus, I feel very confident in
Yeah, I do
somebody.
too.
Amazing."
I'm gonna start clapping.
He says to you.
You big my cat Jake. Come on. Come on.
He says to you. He says, "What did he say?"
He said,
To be silent.
Oh,
"Yes, focus."
Yeah.
oh, they're around us.
Be quiet.
What's up? All right. All right. So you're in there's a lot of you're going through what's basically woods.
Yeah.
Trees are
I like the
separated.
woods.
There's lots of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
As you're walking, it's not so very easy. These people are the footsteps you're following are all over, random and stuff, and there's a lot of footprints. You can see though some of them are starting to gather.
Yeah.
Now, when you roll a 20,
16.
okay, so you can tell that just by the taste of the footprint that they're like maybe about an hour ahead of you. They're not that long ahead of you, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ahead of you. You're fresh on their heels. You're tasting a lot of polish, shoe polish there. You what?
Perfect.
Oh, perfect. Boris turns to you and he says, I can't understand him very well. Do you understand him?
He said perfect.
Okay, I'm going to have to ask you.
Okay.
Oh, I hear that. He salutes you. Yes.
God.
Okay. Get some.
Approximation.
What
We're back.
what do footprints tell you?
Yeah, by approximation.
He's gonna lick it one more
What
time.
did he say?
He said by his approximation.
Oh, approximation. No, I couldn't understand a word you said.
We're about an hour.
You sounded like.
You
Okay.
said about an approximation.
He's gonna lick it one more time.
Okay.
He's gonna listen to it real quick.
Now he's listening.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, he
He's
hear all
listening
that.
He's listening to footprint. I never thought of to listen to a
I
footprint.
never did, to
Will
be
you
honest.
stop?
Sorry. I never thought to taste a footprint or listen to one. I only look at them.
Carlyle.
No wonder I'm no good at tracking. Go ahead.
You're not Jiminy Carlyle.
No, that's for sure.
By that approximation, about
He's gonna lick it one more time.
an hour ahead of us. We make a great time, boys.
We're making great time. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
How can you not?
I can't.
I think he speaks clearer than Ronnie.
No.
So we're about
No.
an hour away. He's saying we're about.
We don't
that's
want
good.
to
So he's about an hour.
you don't
Oh,
want
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about an hour away.
Oh, your squeaky voice give us away. We don't want to be that close, do we?
No,
No,
wait
no.
till my time.
We
We're
should.
gonna have
We
to,
should
we're gonna
sleep
have to put
here.
that in it.
No, we should. We should rest here, and then by tomorrow they'll be further away.
Okay.
Alright, everyone take a quick jump.
What? Take a quick dump?
Yeah, give it the time.
You guys are resting.
These are
We're
what?
not resting for 8 fucking hours. That's how you lose a trail.
Oh.
Wait, no, they're probably sleeping overnight.
You don't know that.
And obviously, if they're an hour ahead.
Well, they're an hour ahead. They've already slept because we've already.
They haven't slept. No.
Oh, they
Remember,
went after the battle.
we
Yeah.
went after the
Probably
battle.
just
Yeah.
moving.
Did some
Yeah,
stuff.
They might just be moving, but
They're
I
probably
think.
moving.
I think. You want to stop?
Yeah, let's take a quick shit.
or we could.
Take a quick shit?
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time.
They're going to be slower since there's a.
I don't have to shit.
Well, you can do
They're
it
gonna be
now.
on
You're
me
not gonna do it later.
Oh dear God.
The bigger
Okay,
the
I'll
slower
try.
They go.
He says, I'm gonna go into the forest to try to shit.
That's right, that's right.
I'm not gonna go very far
no,
though.
we should. Yeah, we should stick together.
You don't have to put your hand up and hide your face, do you?
No, but I'm trying to act like I'm trying to be silent.
Oh, don't worry about being silent. An hour ahead of
You want
us.
to take a shit turns in?
I don't have to shit right now. How do I make
You
my...
want to go now? You can't go later.
Okay, there's bushes.
I roll a
ahead of
4.
us. There's bushes around
That's no
us.
shit. You have to shit.
No, I don't.
Alright,
Are you
well,
going to pretend
Jimmy
to?
Carlyle, you can take a shit.
You gotta roll. Oh God.
I take the first shit.
see how
So
long
you
he
go
takes.
off to take a shit.
Yeah, let's see how long he takes.
He's gonna go out.
Boris says to you, "Don't go too
It
far out of
takes
sight."
about 14 minutes shit.
Holy Toledo! What do he wipe with?
Leaves, maybe.
I hope he don't have any. He doesn't find. Roll a 20 for me. I hope he didn't find a mint leaf.
7.
Huh?
7.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, well, the real question is, did he wipe?
Roll a 20. Does he wipe as
That's
Jiminy?
my choice.
Oh, okay.
That's my choice.
Oh, okay.
Does he wipe?
Well, he comes back and they and
First not
Boris,
a Jimmy Carlyle.
Boris is like, ooh,
Alright.
ooh.
You sound like you took the shit with you.
Don't worry about that.
That's a long shit.
Don't worry about that.
Big man like you, big belly, I guess, have big shit.
It's that gruel.
Oh, I should have asked you. to
Oh,
stop
yeah,
speaking
sure.
twice.
Okay. He says, well, Boris says, I don't have to go. When I have to go, can I point up a finger?
Yes. No.
Yes,
You
no?
should take a shit in the wilderness.
Yes, yes. I take it all the time. Oh, my whole life. What are you talking about?
You're doing it wrong. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, we have outhouse, but
When we rest, I could, when we rest for the evening, we could, I could send
I
them
say
the
we
tower,
keep going.
and that has.
And then we rest.
Yeah, now they're an hour and 14 minutes ahead of us. And we've been sitting here talking like a bunch of bump down locks.
When you took 15 minutes, shit, that's your fault. We were ready to go.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
you call
go.
this stop just because you have to take big dump.
Let's go. What the hell?
All right, let's go.
Alright.
All right, so you guys keep moving? Okay. So you guys keep moving for a couple of hours, and so as you're moving along, and do you occasionally stop and check the ground and whatever. So you start to see more and more footprints are starting as you're following along. You see how this one that you're tracking kind of joins up with a couple more, and then a couple more.
Probably the people from
Exactly.
the other village. Probably the people from the other villages that got attacked.
I think
Probably
they're doing.
yeah.
I think they're pulling the oh god, what's it called? The classic Tuscan Raiders method. You know, they make it seem like there's more of them than there really is by splitting up.
I think they're coming together, not splitting up.
No. Now they're making it look like there's more of them than there really is.
I don't.
I am simply amazed that you get so much information from the ground.
It's called being a hunter.
I am totally enamored with what you're saying.
I don't think I don't think they know we're following though. I
No,
think
they don't. But just in
it's
case,
a suicide mission.
it's called diversion tactics. It's called strategy. Have you ever heard of it? No, clearly you haven't.
What is our strategy?
Our strategy is follow them. Their strategy is hide their numbers.
You said they're getting more together.
Yeah, hide their numbers.
What's that mean? They're getting together.
How
as
many
group?
are there? We don't know. Exactly. That's the point. Duh.
It's so amazing what he's saying. I don't get it. Do you?
No,
I cannot follow.
He must be too smart for me too.
He is way too over my head.
Exactly.
Over
I'm
my head,
afraid
too.
for myself.
My 18 intelligence
I
can make it
will.
like
Yeah, I
no
will be
sense.
overwhelmed by him and his capabilities. It's too much for me.
How many footprints? Sets of footprints are there?
So coming together, there are 5 different groups of people you can tell. There are
Exactly.
5
They're
of them.
hiding their numbers. We don't know exactly how
How are
many
they
there are.
hiding their numbers when their shoes are all?
Yeah, the
I
shoes
cannot
are
follow
on.
his logic. He is
We can count the
He's
footprints and
astounding.
see how many of them
he
there
is
are.
amazing. He means they are hiding by being together.
He's meaning they stepping on the footprints of the
Indeed.
previous guy.
Yeah.
But that would require them to walk
That
backwards.
would be
No,
very simple.
no. If you have 3 people walking in a row, they're stepping on each other's footprints. Therefore,
But
they're
if
hiding
they're-
their numbers.
But they're not.
only
They're not
walking
trying to
in
do.
one
They're just.
direction. You don't know
You see a
that.
bunch of. Oh, okay.
You guys don't know that. I'm the hunter. Shut the
So
fuck
see.
up.
Okay. So see. I.
So say this guy
I'm
walks
with
here
you.
and this guy
But
walks
if
here.
you
So
walk in
this is
one
amazing.
direction, you could generally make an
No,
outline.
no, Randolph the
not
Pale.
if they pick the
You
same
and I are
exact
simple.
footprint spot.
Not
We
if
are
they,
thinking
not
there's
if they
5
start
people.
clumping together.
But
Michael, if they pick the same
the
exact
Jiminy,
spot.
he says that there's like 20 of them and they're walking on each other's shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing.
That's what they're saying.
That's
So
amazing.
when I leave a footprint,
Yeah.
someone else is stepping on mine.
How can he tell? You and I don't know. Yeah, we cannot tell.
It's
Exactly.
but
That
that
would
would
be
be
stupid.
that
How
would
do
make
you
them
do it?
slow, really
How do
slow,
you do it, Jiminy?
I'm a
godly
professional.
slow.
Professional at this.
which isn't true.
Fuck you, Johnny.
I said he's full of shit. Richard, don't you know he's
No, I
just
know.
shit?
Oh, I know he's
Okay.
full of shit.
All right.
There's no way they're going to.
So as you guys are walking-
it'd be too slow.
You suddenly.
Do you guys think I'm saying that they're stepping on each other's footprints?
Yeah, that's what you
No, that's not what they're doing.
He's
Oh.
saying they're purposely making it look like there's more people.
Yes,
By making more
by
footprints
making
in
more
the snow.
footprints
Why would
together.
they?
Because how are you going to
okay,
figure
that's
out
what he wants
if
to
they're
do.
if they're fucking walking like in a formation like this?
No, I know.
You don't know how many there are because their
You're
footprints are
saying
getting
they're doing.
stepped on together.
It's
You're saying
okay.
they're doing it purposely.
Yes,
It's okay. It's okay.
Why would
He's.
they?
It's okay,
to
Richard.
hide their numbers
Why would they?
for enemies.
Maybe they think
He's
people are
thinking
following
it's his
them.
interpretation. It's okay.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's all right. It's just his logic.
I get your logic.
As I said.
Okay,
it's
thank
very-
you. Someone gets
it's,
it.
Is so astounding. I am spinning in circles like you, trying to understand and cannot figure out. Okay,
What?
so I went from I don't know to I sort of understand, spinning back around to I am all fucked up and I don't know.
Okay,
They're afraid of
Jiminy.
you
I would,
and us.
Jiminy,
They
we're
can
all
still take
yours. We need your
Because they
guidance.
didn't want
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I think
So-
they could still have took it.
So-
How far away? How far can I determine how far ahead they are by now? Compared to us?
Well, as you are looking there, roll a 20. Out of the corner of your eye,
18.
Yeah, out of the corner of your eye, as you're looking at these things, you can see a little bit of light.
And he's gonna tackle both of them in the snow.
Jesus, get down!
You're going to tackle both of them in
Yeah.
the snow. So
You're
how can you
3
tackle both at the
3
same
feet
time?
forward.
You're 3.5 feet tall.
He goes, eh! He goes after him.
I'm gonna
You've
do
got the
it.
wingspan of a
No,
spider.
I'm just gonna go. Fall
You
down.
can't possibly.
Yeah, but he's got really good dexterity. He can jump as high as both
All
of
right,
them.
roll your
Alright,
dex. Just
alright.
okay. I'll go with it. Oh my
You'd
god.
have to roll
He
your.
makes it.
You're,
I'm good with that.
Okay. I'll do it. Come
so yeah, no, I got you. So you dive at them. As Boris is standing there talking to Randolph, you suddenly fly up and
Would
roll
you
a 20 for me.
strength? Wouldn't it be strength to see if you stay standing?
No, it's okay. Dexterity. It's okay. No, they're not ready for it.
Oh, okay.
So roll.
No, I did.
So roll your Constitution.
Okay, I failed.
Okay, I failed too, believe it or not. So as you knock both of them down, both of them get like, ugh! They're like, ugh! They lose their wind out of them. You knock them down so flat that they lose their wind. And they're like cough, and they're starting to cough and hack because you knocked the snot
I'm
out
sure
of them.
snow in their mouths.
All right. So now Boris is just like, I'm gonna die. This is death for sure. Death by hunter. What do you roll? You rolled a 2. You rolled a 2. So just
Oh, I rolled a 6.
okay. So basically, you're overwhelmed. All the snow is going in your mouth, and Jiminy is just too excited to try to save your life that he's shoving your mouth full of snow. Yeah, I tell you should.
Shut the fuck up.
Yours, but they're both. You're coughing too, but not as much as Boris. You're like, you're going to kill me. I'm dying here now, and I don't get to use the mace. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
He starts heaving.
I'm not on them anymore.
You knocked them all out of him. Ugh. So what are you gonna do now? Shut up. Okay. All right. So they're down. They're both like, but Boris is like, his eyes are watering. He's like looking around like this, like, Jiminy Christmas. Oh, I got attacked by Jiminy. I got attacked by Jiminy. Jiminy. Oh my God, Jiminy killed me.
Shut up.
I'm gonna start shoveling snow on it.
Don't.
It's cold.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
All right,
You
I
stop
get
putting
it.
snow on yourself.
I get it, damn it! I'm trying. Help me. All right,
How to get captured 101.
so what are you gonna do?
We gotta disguise ourselves in the snow.
So you're just laying next to him?
Yeah,
Disguise myself in the snow.
Start covering snow on it.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
I'm in the white polar bear. Oh, I
Okay, well, you're-
camouflage.
You're fine.
Okay, so now what are you gonna do? You got everybody's burying themselves in the snow.
Why did you need us to do this?
So you're gonna look?
Well, I mean, do we hear anybody? If we shut the fuck up and we stop moving, we will hear the crunch of snow.
So you look up and the light is gone.
They're probably moving ahead. They're probably moving the whole entire
You don't
time.
know the light. You didn't see this.
Or they turn it off to track you.
We just shut the fuck up. We're gonna lay here for like
'Cause
20
it-
minutes.
Okay.
Don't move.
All right.
Don't bitch.
So as you're laying there, are you buried in the snow?
Yeah.
So you looked up and then you got back down. You buried yourself in the snow, right? Okay. So as you're laying there, you can hear a twig or two snapping in the woods, and it's coming from. So it's coming from that way, from where you're kind of laying. So it's kind of down by where your feet are.
Yep, they heard it.
And then kind of off to your left. And so go ahead and roll your wisdom. And Boris makes it.
Succeed.
Huh?
I succeed.
Yeah.
Jimmy makes it.
So you're laying there and you hear the twig snap. And anything? You hear. Morris says, I am shitting my pants.
Just stay still.
I'm shitting pants.
Is he saying it loud enough for someone to hear?
He's saying it for you guys. I am shitting my pants. I'm scared. I need to use mace. Mace needs to come out now. Very worried. You can hear a noise. He says, very big bird. I'm scared. I'm not hero. I am not hero like you. I only came as eyes. I am closest to it. I am the closest to me. Need Hunter to intervene.
Okay, I'm gonna creep night.
So you're gonna start moving in the snow.
Don't move! Don't say anything! Stop talking! I don't know why this guy won't shut the fuck up!
Still. I'm gonna stay still.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Someone just slit his throat. He's just gonna keep talking.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't care if he dies if he doesn't shut the fuck up.
Well, you're gonna kill him.
That's outside of
You
game.
almost killed him. He says, all of a sudden you hear him and he says, oh, it's only deer. He's looking. He's sitting there looking. You can look up. He's looking. He goes, it's deer. It's freaky deer. Hey, look, guys.
The man disguises
We could eat that.
We could eat
You hear bounding away. He gets up. He's looking at you. He's like standing there looking down at you. Jiminy, get up. There's a deer. He's gone. He's okay.
You have to make sure that the world is
Hey,
safe.
hey, Jiminy.
So even though
He's gonna reach down to you. He's gonna pat you. It's okay. What am I patting? He's patting. What part
well,
of
you shut the fucking up there with your goddamn light and look at what you're doing.
Says deer
If you get shot, it is not my fault.
Deerhead didn't have any light. It was just deer.
What's the
Just
light
gets the deer
moving?
caught a headlight.
Where's the light moving?
Light. The light is gone. You just saw the light.
Yeah, was it moving or was it a stagnant light?
It looked like it was a stationary light.
Yeah, okay.
You probably want to get the fuck back down still.
You're kidding? Really?
I saw a light. Which means
He's gonna lay down next to you. I'll give you.
Snow again, dipshit.
Says, I'll give you a hug.
Okay, fine.
I'm giving you a hug.
We can
It's
all
okay.
give out- we can
I
all
take care of you.
give out-
Having a
Very-
very
I don't
This is
care.
accurate.
I don't
says-
care if this guy
He
dies.
says to you, he
He
says,
will not listen. He's being frustrated. I'm actually trying for once,
says,
and he's not
you
listening.
feel that? He says, you feel that?
I don't give a shit what
Do
I
you,
feel.
what do you feel?
I don't know.
You feel my mace?
That's fine. You can
feel
feel
my
mine
pain.
later. It'll be alright.
Okay, sounds good.
This week's episode
You know,
very brown
in,
Oh my God.
here, nights are long and women are hard.
Exactly.
Very difficult.
Remember what they say back in Greece.
So he's sitting back up in the snow. He's
Oh,
like,
you need to.
I think they're gone.
I think I have to take shit.
Okay, well. You
It's
can
okay, I
take
take shit.
Yeah, go.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm taking it right here. I take it with you. Share.
No, I'm gonna.
I don't want to get lost.
You want it.
I won't be able to find you. You're
You
buried
need
in
to go
snow.
back to the village.
I won't be able to find you again.
I'm gonna unbury myself, and I'm gonna.
You
be
need
like-
to go back to the fucking village. You
I-
don't shut the fuck
I
up.
got to shit.
I'm gonna stand
Run
up.
off.
Okay,
Run
my
off.
God. I'm gonna
Run
stand
off.
up and say,
I
"You
don't
can
think
come."
they're there anymore, Mike. I think they're
Look, you could easily use they could easily have a fucking deer captured, right, and let it go to see if dipshits like this guy
He's gonna run
get
back to
out
you and
of
he's
their
gonna say-
fucking hiding
He's
spot.
gonna say, don't leave.
I won't leave.
Don't leave. I'll be right back. I want to see more of the famous Jiminy.
Okay.
Jiminy,
Amen.
the master of the
That's
amazing.
fine. Get the fuck out of here.
So
Take your shit.
he's gonna go through the trees, but he's not that far. You can see him.
I think that's
He's pulling down his pants.
Okay, let's
No.
get the fuck out of here.
sees
Fuck this
buttons.
guy.
He has to mace though.
I don't give a shit what he's got. He doesn't shut up.
No, it'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
That's up to you guys.
He won't shut up.
And he's gonna get us killed.
Yeah, he's gonna get us killed.
Okay, he comes back.
How was it?
I was big log.
Good.
Made feel I would be able to walk faster.
There you go.
All right. Are we still laying in snow?
Yes.
All right. He gets down. I'm going to cover myself in this.
Okay, how much time has passed?
Oh, probably about 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can see him. He's kind of rubbing on the ground. Oh, the snow it can clean you out. Very good.
Yeah, shut up.
It's very good. Oh, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for another 15 minutes to pass.
Hey, how long are we going to wait here?
15 minutes.
I
Oh, dear
spy
God. Okay.
With my little eye, Something white.
Can I talk?
Oh, shut up.
You're gonna get me in trouble. I'm trying to be part of a working group. I want to fit in, and you try to get me in trouble. Snow. Snow.
Correct. How could you know? How could you know?
I get that in one guess. Okay. So you're laying there, and you've been laying in the snow. All right. So 15 minutes later, it's like, I think it's 15 minutes.
Okay, we can get up. All right, wait, we need to.
Okay. You gonna get up?
Yeah.
So you get up, and you roll a 20, you're looking around.
Dear God, I hope an arrow hits me. 11.
So you don't see anything. So you're gonna get up?
Yeah, oh my god.
All right, so you get up, and he's going to get up too. He's going to say, "That was very exciting. Why did we do? I took a shit. I see deer. What did you
We
do?"
evaded a deer.
He says, "Why you knock me down? Shove the ice in
I saw a
me.
light. I saw that.
Why didn't you tell us?"
Because it was a reactionary. You
Oh.
guys were too close. You're too loud.
Oh, sorry. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, at least he's fucking camouflaged. Look at him. I can't even see him. Where is he?
Can't see.
Where'd he go?
That's why you are heroes, and I am Bumpkin.
Yeah.
I'm just bumpkin. Yeah. Oh, I cannot see. Oh, it's a deer. It looks like a deer.
staff.
Looks like
I'm
a
a
deer.
polar bear. I'm one.
Oh, it looks like a polar bear. That's
All right.
fine.
We're very, very close to them. I saw the light. We've given them about.
You saw the light?
Yeah, I saw the light. It was about so that was about 30 minutes ago, right? Right. The light's gone, right? Right. So you saw a deer. Deers don't produce a light, at least as far
Well,
as
they
I know.
wouldn't. They
No.
wouldn't pop up if there's people around.
Exactly.
No.
They ran away when we got out.
Exactly.
So most likely it's clear.
But it's possible that they thought it was a possible threat.
I am
So
amazed.
that's why I tackled.
I am amazed at your deduction. Okay,
So now we put a distance between them and us. So now we gotta start tracking them.
that's your job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start looking footprints again.
All right. So you go down, and approximately where you're following footsteps down that way, approximately to where you saw the light, you can see on the ground a sort of a burned area and some wood, and it was what looked like a campfire, sort of cleared space. So the ash is it's still there. The embers are basically, like there's sort of a little bit of glow in the embers. So you can tell somebody had a fire here.
right.
And when you look around, you can see lots of footprints all around this area. They're like kind of all organized kind of around this fire.
All right.
Do they converge in a direction, like outward?
Do they?
Yes.
In different directions or the same direction?
More or less the same direction, and they're running south. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. They're going sort of southeast. They're mostly going east,
Okay.
and sort of a southeast.
All right.
We should
And
try
the
to
Boris
keep,
says to you, that is direction of Vokostanov.
My God, it's almost like we don't actually need to be tracking them. You actually know where to fucking go. My God, maybe we should just rest.
No, it's because I don't think you're planning on poisoning him at Viscosinov. I think you're planning on poisoning him on the way
No,
back.
they were
they're-
planning on poisoning him at the
Oh, then
Yeah, that's what I
exactly. You don't even need to track them. Just beat them to the punch.
Just
No,
making
but
sure
if
they
you-
stay ahead of
No,
us.
no, here's the thing, right? If you get them all to go there, you can get all of them.
I guess.
More of them at once.
I guess.
They're gonna let them go there.
Because
Yeah.
most
They're
likely they're going to do
disguise.
like a feast or something before they depart.
We are being led by world famous,
Yes.
absolute
Jiminy
100 perfection hunter. Who knows how to track them so fast? He can go before they make footprints.
Yeah.
So we have to watch it, or they'll be behind our ass, and
Yeah.
we'd be in big trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I fully agree and believe in you.
Exactly.
Just don't knock me down like you did, like football
Well,
player.
next time don't be too
Big
goddamn
beefy
close.
guy that's 3 foot tall. You too
Exactly.
much for me. I'm just fodder.
That's right.
All right,
And
so
don't
I
forget
follow
it,
you.
bitch.
Yeah, I know. You scared shit out of me.
I knew it. Oh my God, it's 9:16.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
We'll
you
continue
guys
to track.
can continue to track, and we'll just allow that to happen. So we'll go back to the other group.
Yeah,
Who wakes up in the
what's our
morning.
team? Our team.
This is
the
the A
Avengers. We're the Avengers.
Bromance.
You've turned off.
We're the Bavengers.
The
Oh,
Bavengers.
sorry, yes.
The
You lost my,
Brovengers.
Yeah, we're the Brovengers.
We're the Brovengers.
Hang on.
We went through a
Hang on.
series last night of Brotherhood.
Hang on.
What did you do? Oh, yes,
We
that's
went
true.
naked.
Yes.
Showed our
Of course
magic.
it
Okay,
is.
okay, we're the suicide
Did
bros,
magic.
So the question I have is W and N closer?
Yeah. Let's
Is that the
roll.
first? Is
Let's
that the
roll.
first time N seeing W naked?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll
Did N
this.
get naked?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. He's a he's,
8.
Well,
he's a fuss budget.
I'm
Is there
gonna
not another?
whisper-
There should be some in there.
I'm gonna whisper to W during the night that N actually lost his chastity
I don't know
belt
what
because
this
I know I've
34
seen it.
W's going,
I don't know what this 34
he's finally
minutes
free.
It means there's supposedly 34
I
minutes,
have
but it's probably
spent
not that long. But
all
go ahead and sit down so we can.
22
No,
years.
the battery says an hour and a half, but
Okay,
underneath
sit
the
down.
record, I gotta pee anyways.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
He's going to say, I have spent all 22 years of my life trying to figure out how to get that thing off.
I'm gonna stare at him like, why do you care?
Because, how is it?
So you guys are just having a
love
private
women. I
conversation.
want my brother to feel the same way about women that I do.
I'm gonna be shocked that he even thought
He's
about
missing
women.
out.
I'm gonna stand there shocked because I said I thought you were into dudes with the way you were acting like.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I love
hitting on
women.
Mikael.
I thought
My
you were
middle
hitting on
name
Mickey
is
L.
Womanizer.
I thought you were hitting on Mickey L.
What do you think I did in the tower while you guys were gone?
I thought you swung both
I
ways.
got all those bitches out.
The old ladies, I'm gonna look appalled. I'm gonna say, well, you know, I think the offer to join the church has been rescinded.
Oh, you're only for about betterment.
I guess
That is betterment.
I can make you a better person.
He's providing service, making
Yeah.
people happier.
He
What's wrong
like,
with him
what's
acknowledging the beauty in all women?
exactly.
I need to go check my Bible to see if we accept polygamy.
Mother
Yeah.
Nature is the most beautiful.
That's not polygamy. That's a marriage. He's not marrying anyone.
I don't believe in
It's
marriage.
cheating on people.
That's you.
No,
Okay, okay.
that's called dating.
Okay.
Did I
How
say
many
I was
people have
dating
you slept
anybody?
with?
That's simply normal.
Single
Did I
people.
say I was
He's
dating
just-
anybody?
He's just,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
he's just, whoever comes up, he's accepting him.
Okay.
And
I've
he
loved
happens
them
to be
for how
very
they
good
look.
looking, right? What is
Well,
your
He's
charisma?
18.
And your charisma
It's
is?
15.
Oh, I see
But
what's going on.
I'm like.
There's a good bit of
I'm like
jealousy
Arnold
going on
Schwarzenegger.
here.
I'm like Arnold.
He's so attractive. He's
I'm like the
attractive to
Terminator.
men.
I'm like a Terminator. In muscle.
Okay, but that's not all the things that attract the opposite sex.
But it's
right?
one of the factors.
And it in fact can attract
Nada.
some of the same
And
sex
at the end of the day,
Respect
size.
and
women.
animals.
Size
You know,
doesn't
I
matter.
spoke to the ladies here. They're men. Leave them to drink. They're all home by themselves, taking care of those kids. What did I do? I watched their kids for them. I gave them a nice time, and now they're satisfied. Their husbands are gonna come back.
Yeah,
They're
who's
gonna
the
be very happy.
I'm gonna stare.
who's the narrow-minded person
I'm
now?
gonna stare at her. I'm gonna touch him, and I'm gonna cast Cure Disease as soon as I heard that.
A happy wife is a happy life.
And nothing happens.
I mean, look at McKellen.
I don't think
He's
he has
gonna
a
have a
disease.
wonderful wife now.
Not that I know of yet. From all of that.
Well, if he
frolic.
had one, it's gone. And you're going to do what?
Oh, I was saying a happy wife is a happy life. I made those wives happy. Now Mikkel's gonna come home to a less grumpy woman.
Don't tell that Mickey L.
Yeah, I know.
Mikhail is not married, but Anna, who was one of the women in
Yeah.
the thing, she's attached to him.
Yeah.
She was showing some interest in you, but then she started showing more interest in
Oh, that's okay.
W. Yeah,
That's
of
okay.
course. Yeah. What can you do when you don't have the goods, right?
I mean, I have the goods. He doesn't. 2 inches. I have 9.
That was soft.
No.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
That was soft.
No, they
That was
didn't.
soft.
Roll
No,
for
they
it.
didn't.
Okay,
No, that was
so-
soft.
He's so
Richard,
salty.
That was not
Richard,
aroused.
They didn't roll to see if it standing at attention.
We have to wait until there's another time for them to possibly have their happiness.
That my 9 is soft.
They couldn't.
And-
No,
it's not.
And size is not what matters. It's how you use it. So clearly someone's using it
It
wrong.
ain't the meat, it's the motion. Yeah, exactly. Right. So see, you're outdueled.
I'm gonna tell him.
You know what? No
but
matter everything's a strikeout so far for you.
I'm
Buddy.
gonna say, but remember,
You're not
stamina,
used to this.
Stamina matters too.
What's your stamina?
17 strength, 16 constitution.
I think it's Constitution. What's your Constitution?
15.
It's pretty even
Why
there.
do you have 15 cons?
Because it's a witch, a warlock. Witch.
I'm honestly surprised.
She must
It's
have rolled really well.
You have to have charisma supposed to be the highest and constitution supposed to be your second highest.
Oh, I have 17 cons. I'm like a,
So with 15, 17, that's still
That's
okay.
fine.
You get a plus. You get some
Hey,
bonus.
I was able to please all those women in one night.
That's true.
That means I got the stamina.
you know what? I think
Or
we could
magic,
use someone
'cause
like
you
you in
cheated.
our church. You know, we
Not
have
only
dungeons.
what the problem is, you weren't there. You didn't see, but and of course I shouldn't be telling. I shouldn't be defending for you, but they were throwing themselves at his feet.
I mean,
Remember?
well, look at it this way. At the end
They
of the
were
day,
more than happy to.
At the
and
end of the
he
day-
woke up with 3 in the bed.
At the end of the day, I think that's a
And
good.
it, parts of him were inside of them.
Just
Remember?
another day
Yes,
for
I
him.
remember that.
Okay, just because
I'm gonna say.
They were so happy
you're not
they
there.
parked on him.
No. I felt the need to interstat. My character was being dragged into that building.
I'm gonna say this.
He
I'm
ran
gonna
for his
say,
life.
at the end of the
He
day,
couldn't
at the
compete.
very least, you are bettering other people. If you would like, we do. My church does have a dungeon that services the needs.
Oh no! Oh,
As I've said,
as Father Gregory pointed out to you.
Not Father Gregory. We have a dungeon, and just because Father Gregory's a bad egg doesn't mean every single person is a bad egg.
But he's got it's the Father Gregory dungeon, right?
No,
Of world
our church
renown.
has a dungeon separate from Father Gregory. Father Gregory is just a
He
bad
just had his
egg.
own dungeon.
You know what? The rest of them got pissed off.
All
Father
right, people,
Gregory had so
coming
much
down.
fun, they had to create their own.
No. Don't you remember the
here, little
dungeon?
boy.
Do you remember?
All you little young lads,
do
come
you remember
down to
our
the
old
dungeon.
friend
I
who
got
died in the
lollipop
dungeon?
for you.
Yeah, I got little candies.
He's out with the torture dungeon.
I'm talking about the torture
Someone
dungeon.
got put into.
Wanna
it.
taste the
no,
blood of
W's
Christ?
can say no.
Just
I
'cause
don't,
you
I don't
have to.
believe in torturing.
No.
I'm all about.
Sometimes I'm gonna tell him. Sometimes pain is pleasure.
I don't roll that way.
All right, so we could go on and on, but just to sort of move things a little bit for you,
Okay.
what time is it? I just want to.
9:24.
Okay, so you have your little chat. It's a nice conversation. So it seems to me there's a budding rivalry going on.
Oh no,
here.
I think this is the start of a great relationship.
Do you?
My character is all about philosophy and debate. He
Uh-huh.
thinks this is great. No one else can debate.
So
with
you're
him
gonna have to
anything.
bone up on your debate. That's
Yeah.
for sure. I'm
Looks
not
like I
gonna.
did pretty well this time.
I think so. I was helping you too, but next time I won't. I think. Okay, so you guys eventually fall asleep. You, as
Yep.
I said, you wake up. Mikhail
I'm gonna
is
scratch my second
getting
gold
up.
coin.
Huh?
I'm gonna scratch a gold coin and put call lightning in it.
Okay, and
I'm just gonna keep doing that every day.
okay, so
So you're gonna have 10 coins by the end.
okay,
W's gonna gel his hair.
Are you with what?
okay,
He has his bomb. His
Oh,
herb bomb.
oh, I see. Bring me
okay.
some of that.
He's got his
He has to take
palmetto.
2 hours to fix
Yeah.
his hair. And
Well, he's got a wisp on one side, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of
A
a
little curly dude
Does
like
he shave-
Superman.
shave that other side of the head a little
He
bit.
cleans it clean shaven.
So he cleans it a
Shorter
little
on
bit.
the sides, a little bit bigger on the bottom. He's got
So
nice curly
Mikhail
hair.
is like pacing. He's it's like waiting for women. He says, "We need to walk. We need to not look pretty.
Yep.
It's time to go." He says. So again, you're going up and down. You're walking, and as the evening starts to come along, the wind is starting to kick up. And let me just check. Okay, so the temperature doesn't get as warm this day, and it's starting to drop. Now you're heading, I believe, you're heading north. Let me check. Well, no, you're all heading south because Torgov is really one of the at the highest point. It's kind of like a Seattle, and you're heading over to Denver, while they're actually heading over down towards Mexico City, so to speak. So, but the wind is kicking up, and you're starting to go up into some mountains, higher mountains, and so as you're going, the wind is like ice. It's like sharp, starting to get like icicles. They're like needles. They're like picking into your skin and everything. And those that you have who have like metal on armor and such, it's really heavy. It's really hard to walk. And Mikhail he's constantly kind of going ahead of you. He's able to move much better than you all because he's used to walking in the snow. So he'll stand and wait for you all. And when you come up, he does not give you a chance. He keeps going. So at some point, and the sun is starting to go down, he says, "This looks bad. Clouds gathering. It looks like rain, possible big winds. So we need to find camp." Says we need to find actual camp on side of mountain, so we have some protection against wind coming up. In the clearing is not good, and out of woods would help to be inside wooded area going up a mountain. So he's looking around, and finally he says, and as he's going, the wind is just kicking up more and more and more, and it starts to almost like howl. The wind is like howling, and it's driving this stinging on you. He's starting to yell at you, and he says, "There is no doubt in mind. This is Zelinia Neshka. We will be in Zelinia Neshka. Bad winds, evil winds. We must seek shelter.
Yes.
We cannot be out. We will die if we do not find
Okay.
shelter.
Too bad we don't have the wizard here.
Why is that?
He can make a tower.
He's off in the Suicide Squad.
Fuck. That is why you do not break up in.
Alright.
Oh, that is AD&D, D&D 5e. That is absolute rule. Never break up your team.
We're gonna dig a hole in the ground.
So he's so at some point the wind is now, as he's moving and walking, the wind is now starting to twirl around and
Might
stuff,
be
and
good to-
you guys are moving slower. And he's like, "We will not be able to find." So he gathers you around. He's yelling at you as the wind is howling. He says, "We must make camp here. We have no choice.
Okay.
So we have to do here. So clear ground as best as possible,
I'm gonna start using my
and
sword.
we need to dig into the ground
Yep.
because this is going to
I'm
last."
gonna pull out 2 pickaxes and say,
Okay.
2 of you guys gonna start picking while I make the
Okay,
ground wet.
so
Okay.
he's going to start picking at ground. He's saying, "We must dig big hole. We must all get in same hole. We were going to have to huddle together." He's screaming at you because the wind is howling
Okay.
and the snow is starting to swirl all
while I'm
around.
burning the area around us, I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith.
Is that your shield and
Yep.
whatever again?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
Does it at least have a cool skeleton holding them?
No, it's spiritual. So
It's
there's
fucking
nothing.
lame.
Yeah,
It's like a mat. It's like a holy sword.
the fact that the
it
shield
does holy damage.
the fact that
That's
the
holy
shield
damage.
does nothing sucks.
Yeah, like, what? Why is there a shield?
Because it protects you. It's symbolic.
Symbolic.
so
For
he
protection.
says, "Everybody get together." So you've dug and stuff. It's getting to the point where you can't see.
Yep.
As you're clearing the ground, it's filling with snow again. It's like a it's like a blizzard. Trying to start a fire is like almost impossible, even though you've got your flame. You'll touch you've tried to gather some wood and put it into a spot, and you'll light it on flame, but the flames are like flying all around, and they eventually go out. So every time you try to light it with your sword, which you're able to do,
Yep.
the flames just move around wildly, and then they blow out.
How would a jet of like a super extreme hot flame in the shape of a blade, like pure flames? How would that do?
In what
Wait,
respect?
Are we in snow? Is the underground snow or dirt?
The ground itself, when you're able to clear away the snow itself, it's hard packed dirt.
Okay.
So like using something to dig into it, you can't dig into it with your hands.
Yeah.
So fortunately you have those picks which you're able to dig, and you're digging just a rudimentary sort of
Okay.
open area. And then what he's doing is he's taking the dirt that you have, although it's
Yeah.
clumpy and stuff. It's not like good dirt. So
Yeah.
he's like taking whatever he can to cover upon you with the dirt, as well as even some snow. He's even taking hands of snow and putting it, and he's saying this. So he's screaming at you, and you're all huddled together. And with all the fur and everything on you,
Yeah.
and the howling of the wind and stuff, he has to scream right next to you. And he says, "This can last up to 20 hours. So we are stuck here for at least probably 6 to 8 hours, maybe more."
Okay.
Okay, so all of this is going on around you. So there's just minimal warmth from any kind of fire that you can, and the air is just like inexplicably the fire will go out. And one of the times the fire, you can see the fire is guttering and it's kind of moving and stuff, and then it's gone. And all of a sudden, like the whole area around you starts to go dark. There's it's like
I'm gonna
suddenly
cast light.
darkness is like all around you.
I'm gonna cast light.
You're going to cast a
Horizon.
light spell? Do you have
Yep.
a light spell?
Yep, my horizon.
Okay.
Ball of light.
So as you cast that, you can see the darkness is kind of like wiggling. And Mikhail jumps to his feet.
I'm gonna cast dispel magic on it.
The heartless.
He's going to jump up. He's going to say, "The Arashka!" His cape is like flying. His stuff is flying all in the wind. He says, "The Arashka, we are doomed!" He cries to you. He's going, "We are doomed. There's nothing we can do." And then
Wait,
there's a
is it an
screaming.
enemy? Is it an enemy? My sword would hit it. Doesn't matter if it's invisible or something.
Well,
It's gonna hit anything.
let me check.
And it's holy. It'll do radiant damage.
All right, so hold on. Okay, well, I'm trying to find a play for it.
Stuff?
Just because it hits that time doesn't
Your
mean we
glasses
will
detect
stop.
Magic?
Well, maybe you
It
will.
can, no. Can't do
Hold on here.
My swords can hit anything, even if it's invisible. I'll still hit it. That's the power of a 4th level spell, which only a level 7 or higher caster can cast. Even if
Okay.
you can see it, it will hit it.
So, you roll, and what is it? What is it again? It's
Dexterity.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
a dexterity. Okay, so it fails.
So it takes 20 damage.
Okay. So you see your sword strike out,
Yep.
and as it strikes, there is this form of a very beady-eyed being that's got limbs just like you. It's just all black.
Yep.
Takes 20.
Yep. And it's
Okay.
radiant, so if it's weak to radiant,
It's what?
it's radiant damage. It's a holy.
Okay.
Just in case it's like an undead or a evil creature.
And what does that do?
Well, if it's undead or other creatures, it's weak to holy damage.
Okay.
So do extra.
All right. Okay. So as that happens, so you cast. When did you cast that?
Well, before we even started digging.
Okay, so while you were digging. Okay,
Yeah.
so, all right. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to start with Mikhail. 1, 2, 3, 4. So N is 2, W is 3, you're 4. Okay. So, oh, wrong roll. No, I already rolled. What am I doing? Okay, so, you suddenly the blackness sort of moves. One of these things reaches out from behind you, and it touches N, and
Oh, and it's just like Death Stranding. There's like floating things.
There it is.
N feels this burn. It reaches out, and it kind of, so you have like armor on and stuff like that, so it reaches around your neck. The separation between your helmet and your breast piece, and it holds on to you, and it hits you for 4 points. Okay, and as it is doing this, I need you to roll a save versus paralyzation.
20. I succeed.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, Mikhail, at this point, we're going to go one more round. Everybody roll a 20.
Okay.
You three.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, I was 20.
Not you. You're not there.
You're not here. With that 20.
N rolled a 7.
7.
W rolled a 10.
Okay.
Wow, I'm actually the highest of the three of us with an 11.
You are. Okay. N was a 10.
N was a 7. W was a 10.
W was the 10. I rolled a 9, and it was N rolled a 7. And Mikhail, he's the missing piece. I wondered. Dear God, he rolled a 4. All right. All right, so you're up. Basically, all you're seeing is these. You've seen a couple of these things. All around you, it's become black.
Well, I'm gonna swing with my sword where I saw my sword of light
Okay.
hit. Come on, baby. 8.
Okay, that doesn't quite do it. So now we go to W. You've all seen this darkness, so you kind of know what's going on. I'm not even going to roll for a wisdom or anything. You can tell because it kind of like descended, almost like a dome on top of you.
And can he see where the thing is, or is it just?
It's basically just all around you.
Okay.
There's not much space around you. You guys have basically a circle of about 10 feet.
He'll
around.
catch Witch's bolt then, which is this 7.
Is that a lightning?
13.
Is that like a lightning?
I think it's a force.
Blue energy.
It's a force.
So it's just a force.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not lightning. Okay.
So I rolled a 14. Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Oh, okay.
Let me check.
It's my sword's gonna hit. I can't miss.
No, it does not hit.
You choose, sir.
What?
She
What
chooses
first level
Witch's
spell?
Bolt.
Witch's
and-
bolt and ice knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty good spells. First level.
What cantrips do you have?
Death
Toll the
Toll,
Dead,
which is a good one.
Light, and
Okay, so
Chill Touch.
Okay.
so everything around you is just rippling around you, and I'm going to go to N. In other words, nothing happens this time.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely nothing. That's how bad I'm rolling.
Oh.
I'm trying to get this into a tense situation, and I don't think it's very tense yet.
En's gonna. The thing's still on N, right?
Yes, it's holding on to him.
Okay, En's gonna try.
Actually, it will have let go.
Okay, En's gonna hit.
And
So he's going to turn around. And,
17.
okay.
16 damage.
Okay. Okay. So let me just check and see if that's the same one that got hit by the sword. It is. What an ass I am. I guess that's okay. Might as well do that. And now we go to M. W. Wait a minute. Who's M? Oh, M is Mikhail. Okay.
Come on, Nick, use
So
that longsword +2.
so he takes out that sword
the longsword +2.
and
So it's
he
1d8
takes a
+2.
mighty whack and gets a 16.
Oh,
Wow,
good
look at that.
job.
1d8
So,
+2.
so 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah. It's magic. I'm glad I gave him a magic
6.
weapon.
So he hits for 8. And it is another one.
Dang, he feels good.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, this is the
I'm-
first time I've done
First time
something.
I've done any damage to anything. He's like, I love this sword. I want to die with this sword. This is my sword forever. Okay, now back to Edward, and we're going to do one more round because I want to get some
Okay.
peril in you people, I hope.
I'm going to cast
your
a
magic
bonus
sword.
action. What?
Your magic sword.
Flying sword.
Oh, yeah, it's going to hit. The magic sword's going to hit something in the range of
That's
it.
right.
Which one is it going to
You
hit?
need to be quiet. So I rolled a 12. So is that, it's, what's it? It's,
It's
Dexterity.
dex saving throw.
it makes it
So it takes 10 damage.
10? Okay.
The sword doesn't run out till it's completed doing 100
Now it's your
damage.
turn.
Okay.
Okay. And for my
Oh,
turn,
oh, it keeps going till 100?
yep, till it deals 100
So
damage.
it's done 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So once it deals 100
Do you
damage.
keep
it's
track of
over.
that, or do I?
I'll keep track of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to cast.
So it doesn't stay for rounds, it stays till it does damage.
Yes.
Okay.
For 8 hours otherwise.
Oh, 8 hours, that's right.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Flame Blade on my sword. So it's going to turn extremely hot and glow with a fiery red fire. It's going to be extremely hot. And
Okay.
I guess that's what I'm going to do for my turn.
Now, when you do that, does it have the option of possibly hitting someone? Because last time you did that, you
I
hit.
think it's a bonus.
You
I
hit
think
the
it's a
boyer.
bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus.
Is that a bonus or is
Yeah.
that a bane?
No, for what? The pain?
Well, it sounded like to me when you ignite it, it has a possibility of wildly hitting anyone around it.
I mean, sure. If there's anyone near the sword, they're going to be set on fire. Even I'm going to take damage from the sword. So, if
So
there's
you take
anyone-
damage when you ignite it?
Yeah, I take 1
He
point of
takes
damage
1
every
point of
turn.
damage every
Okay,
turn.
that's right. I remember that.
Because I'm holding onto a fire.
So when you ignite it, is it possible that you're going to hit something
Yeah.
else with it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking
Yeah.
this round.
So I'm going to roll to see if it's
Okay.
someone.
And how do you know whether it hits one of your people or one of these things?
It's wherever near me, I guess. It's going to ignite and
You guys
fire.
are all around each other.
I guess roll. Dex saving
I don't
throw?
know. You tell me.
Dex saving
How
throw,
does that
yes,
work?
Because it just says it ignites and it can hit any enemy nearby. It's a bonus action, so I can still do an attack afterwards. Because it's
I
not.
thought
an
the first
attack
time you
spell.
withdrew it and lit it on fire, that was your action.
No, because I did something else during that time too. I didn't just use that spell. I used another spell.
Okay, I thought you did not, but okay.
No. So it basically sets it on
Wait a
fire.
minute. Last time you did 2 spells?
No, I only did one, but I did another action
Okay.
beforehand. Before
The
I ignited
spell
it.
is when you take the sword and you ignite it. That's a spell.
Yes. Counts as a spell.
That should be your action.
Yeah.
Unless if it states bonus action.
Unless if it states a bonus
if it's
action.
a bonus action, that means he can cast it and then he can do something else.
Yes.
And so you have a bonus action
Yeah.
with it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a bonus
It's
action.
a bonus
spell.
action.
Like
Okay.
Because it only does 1d4 fire
W
damage.
W has one too.
It's like a mild.
Hex.
Yeah, his hex is a bonus action.
It's a bonus
Okay.
So
action.
he can cast hex and he
Okay.
can still do something else.
All right. Last time we did this, I believe you didn't do anything extra.
No.
What I remember happening is you pull the
He
sword.
didn't want to hit them.
I didn't want to
because
hit them because I was worried.
No, I
they
didn't.
were
yeah.
sleeping.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I thought you.
I didn't want to hit them because they were all asleep.
I thought the guy was on top of you.
No, that was after the sleep
That was
spell
after
hit.
the sleep spell was hit. He casted it.
Yeah.
The guy
Alright,
went on
let's just
fire
go, let's
because
just
he
go.
casted his
I'll look
crossbow.
back. I'll look
Yeah.
back at the video and see if I can figure it out.
The guy was on fire because I shot the crossbow and then he grabbed
I
me
just want to
down.
know for future reference because it sounded like when you drew it, you cast the spell. That was it. You were done. That was
No,
your
it's
action.
a bonus act.
All
You
right.
didn't
So what are you
wanna
gonna
hit.
do?
I don't want to hit.
Why would you not want to hear it?
Because they were asleep.
And when they're asleep, if you hit them, they wake up.
Yeah. The guy was stunned and the rest of them were sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were. Okay, go ahead.
So I guess I'm gonna swing. I guess. See if I hit. I'm worried about hitting other people, but we'll go at it. 9 plus 2, plus 3. That's 5. 14. Does it hit?
No, I
No.
rolled 14.
No.
No
Okay.
hit.
Oh well.
So all that talking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it spells. only
Okay,
a
we go to
1d4
W.
higher.
Well, I just want to make sure I understand for
Yeah.
future.
W is gonna cast Ice Knife.
And what is this?
15 hit.
What is this one again?
Ice Knife.
It's like an icicle.
Ice spell.
Okay,
Does a 15 hit?
it hits.
Okay. He's going to hit with 1d10.
That's one off.
3. And then they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I think they're immune to ice.
Okay,
Okay.
so now it is their turn. So let's see if we actually get some action. So far, it's looking pretty weak. Finally, okay. Okay. So one of them reaches out. You can see suddenly this arm reach out, and it reaches out for Mikhail. And it grabs onto Mikhail. And he gets hit for, I'm sorry.
They're kind of like the from
Okay.
Harry Potter, the Soul Eater things. 'Cause they touch you and
Okay,
they
so
basically paralyze you.
he hits that. And Mikhail fails. All right. All right. Let's go to N very quickly.
Don't hit.
Get her to roll. Then we're going to go to M, who is Mikhail. Let me roll for Mikhail. Mikhail misses.
9 plus 5. 14 damage.
Oh, you hit?
Yeah, he rolled a 15.
Okay. And that's 14. Okay. So he takes out he's got his sword, right? Is he using his sword?
Yeah.
And he takes a swing, and he takes a nice swing right across it, and what he looks like is like the chest area. You can see it sort of rip open. You can sort of see as it rips open. You can sort of see like a skeleton bones behind the area that he's seeing, and then that closes up.
In
14.
the radiant sword will be super effective.
Well, depending on what we're fighting, we can maybe turn
It's
it.
undead. Oh, that's true.
Okay, we go
Depends
to
what it is.
Mikhail. He failed. We go to Edward.
Should I try turning?
Yeah.
I'm a 7th level priest, so my turning undead's pretty good. I'm gonna turn undead.
Okay,
Do you know what it
Is
well,
it a
just-
ghast? Is it a wraith?
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Just roll 20.
What is?
Oh, I got good. As long as it's a wraith or lower, it's gonna get turned.
Because he needs to know what he's doing.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
need to know what it is to see if it gets turned.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Is it a wraith,
I'm going
a
to look this
ghast,
up
a
real
white,
quick.
a shadow, a ghoul, a zombie, or a skeleton?
So read it one more time.
Is it a wraith, a ghast, a white, a shadow, a ghoul, a zombie, or a skeleton?
Okay, so you are successful.
Okay.
Except okay, no, they don't.
They run away.
Okay, so you're surrounded by them. So the question
Turn
is,
Undead works.
there is an area that you cover. That's what I need to know.
Oh, she's
Can you
looking
look it
it
up?
right now.
Because I know it's a specific amount of people that it hits, a specific amount of monsters.
I think it's also in a zone,
Yes.
Yes.
so you can't do it in a
I think
360.
it also. I think the zone and stuff increases as the priest levels up, as well. So it does
that
the
might-
chance of turning.
That might be the case. I'm not sure.
We can look at. Let me look.
I think what goes up is what you can turn.
Turning.
I don't know about the turning. Does it say the radius?
I'm doing
afraid we're
turn-
gonna have to
turn
look it up.
undead.
Okay. 2d4 creatures
2d4 creatures.
or of this type is turned.
Yeah.
Because it's 2d4, and if it's
It's just anywhere he's looking.
Yep.
2d4.
2d4.
Okay, but he can't look behind him.
No, so it's just 2d4.
Well, I'm in a cave, so there's
No, you're not. You're out in the
Oh,
open.
yeah.
You are
Okay.
backed up,
Okay.
but you couldn't make it into
2d4.
something.
Let me actually look up turn undead. Have you looked it up?
It says 15 feet radius.
So it's
But that's
15 feet
5
around.
Okay,
rounds.
so
It's 15 feet around.
okay,
in a
so that's
circle,
okay.
which makes sense because turn undead
And
is a
then
holy
you gotta
aura.
roll roll 2d4 just
Yeah.
to see how many you turn.
Where's my D4? There. Oh, you took it. 1, 5.
5 turns.
Okay, total?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the area around you sort of lighten up as that happens. And Mikhail is kind of down on his knee and he's like coughing and such. And the wind is still swirling all around you and such. So that's where we'll end it for now.
Yeah.
And leave you on the mountainside. We'll leave them chasing tracks.
Is that the first time you ever?
No, I've turned in
skeletons. Well, I automatically turn skeletons and zombies.
And
They'll
automatically
automatic-
turn skeletons.
Skeletons and zombies will automatically run away from me.
Okay. So we'll see you back next week. I think we're on for next week. Same time, same channel, 6:30 to 9:30.
Yeah.
And everybody have a good week. Say goodbye. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Say goodbye to Josh. Or Jacob, I'm sorry. It's Jacob.
Bye,
anymore.
Jacob.
No worries. Huh? Well, that's okay. We can say goodnight to him.
I'm glad Jacob gets to see what his end has become.
His N is the only thing left. So is he running something?